Jonathan was good. Satan was good. D. Bonner was good. I should have went with my first thought. Oh, I should have went with my first thought. When he showed his face, I said, people don't really show their face too much. He had that stupid little grin on his face.
Yeah, bro. Oh, my fault. I just watched that over before you deleted it, and that's not the RJ over the LJ over MJ guy, because that guy he got a twin who came on camera. They came on another stream yesterday, and they tried to get in somebody's stream yard, and they started using two or three other different people name who be in the chat. So that wasn't the dude. Them twins, them dude. It's two of them. They're twins, identical. Them some weirdos.
That's a mental deficiency. Like when you
it is.
And that is, and see, like you was talking about earlier with YouTube, that you'll get in trouble for that, but they need to set up regulations to where shouldn't anybody be able to use anybody's name?
Exactly.
Because that could be anybody. Somebody can come up here with my name, my picture, Desmond's. They did it. Try to come up there with Elder name and picture on a stream from yesterday in a different chat room. So it's like you can't do anything when people do that.
But I think Instagram got that protocol in place.
I blame YouTube because how the fuck my channel? I went through hell trying to delete it. I went, why the fuck I can't delete it? I have to do all this shit. Yo, I'm sorry, guys. If I don't know you, man, see somebody else coming as D. Bonner. Somebody else trying to come at you.
Nah, that ain't me.
Niggas is so
weirdos.
But you know what's crazy though? They quick to sit there and say the black man this, the black man that, but that's some bullshit.
Is that even Elder right there? Is that the real Elder?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, Elder.
It's Kareem.
Bullshit, Bonner. I had my finger by the on Elder name by the 3 dots.
Oh wow!
I had it because I'm ready because I moved slow.
Matter of fact, Kareem, I'm gonna send you something in an email to let you know for sure if it's me if it's legitimately me that comes on these StreamYards, because I don't want nobody using my name.
All you gotta do is have them keep the cameras off. You know what I mean? You got the option to, if they try to turn it on, you can turn their camera off. You can mute them. You can do all of that. So you just have to be on that. So if they turn their camera on, just mute their mic, and then ain't nobody gonna hear it. Then boot them. You know.
But that's why I did. I went slow. I muted it first. Then I was trying to rush. You know, sometimes when you rush, you be all over the place. But that's a sickness, though.
Yeah, that really is.
Welcome to
YouTube.
Setting up different pages for that shit too.
But they mess it up for other people. Because now if I don't know you, like somebody now trying to come and say, and I'm not adding no more.
And see what you can do is just literally block those people right there. Then you can just make them. Now you can make them go do more work because they're gonna have to go get a whole nother account, all that kind of stuff.
What's good, Reggie?
Mind blocking.
What's good, Reggie Williams? Nah, but what Elder said, that'll be a good idea. Automatically have it on to where if they pop up with a camera, delete them or block them or get them out of here immediately. But yeah, that's the guy who came on is twins. They're identical twins. So whenever you see them, just know that they're not legit. It's sad you got to go through all that, man. You're trying to run a professional, somewhat of a.
Grown men are petty as hell. I promise you.
Wow.
Over basketball.
I love the
people's opinion. Over people's opinion, man.
I don't think it's that. I think that
it's that too. It's that too. I promise.
He just wanted some shine, man.
That one just weird, but
other people channel with that.
Yeah, he do. He was on there yesterday on a different channel. Did the same thing, but he got him out because he was on there looking weird, wasn't saying nothing. Wasn't saying hello or when he came in, and they got him right up out of there. So,
that's what I should have did. When he came, smiling, something told me I should go.
Smiling and shit.
And I know no one don't want to really go this far, but it's all fun and games until you come across someone who can trace back your IP address.
Exactly.
And
that's
you
what you get
know,
with boy FYF for. Lamont can do that stuff well. He really
Lamont
so
exposed. He really. Y'all go back and look at his archive. He really exposed Ticket back in the day. He really did. It was
what
bad.
happened?
It was bad. He showed how Ticket was doing that kind of stuff, making fake accounts and trolling behind the scenes and doing
I
all
think
that
I
kind of
seen that
crazy
video
stuff.
too.
Well, Lamont really exposed that stuff, man, because
yep.
he got all the capabilities of doing it, and he's the master. That's just right up Lamont's alley. So he started digging, looking for one thing, and then ran across a bunch of other stuff. And it's amazing
Yep.
all them people that was involved in. You don't see none of them around YouTube no more.
Mm.
You don't see
And,
none of them around
and,
YouTube.
and
Yeah, this
Kareem, I would just
recent
like to
people.
extend this out that my wife, she does cybersecurity. So if it ever gets to a point where, you know, they're trying to tear down the channel, you know they have bad intentions, just let me know, brother.
I appreciate that, bro. I definitely appreciate that. I'll use it because I just think that's corny, man. We
It
here
It's more
is.
than that. It's
having
It's a
fucking
petty.
little
You
boy
got a lot
shit,
of
bro.
grown men that are petty as hell, and they get in their feelings and they get mad about something because you disagree with them. It's just sad, bro. It's really sad. It's really sad. Yeah, I heard about the D-Bon. I heard about the fake account over there on Bang Channel. Somebody was trying to do a fake account for me, and I think it was Baller's Life or somebody realized said, "No, that ain't Elder. Elder, a member. He green." They was like, "Oh yeah, that ain't.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that can't be Elder."
they try to come up on the StreamYard with your name too, whoever it was.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about from that day, and they got him out of there.
Hmm.
But yeah, they came up on the StreamYard trying to use your name.
That's
But
sad,
yeah,
bro.
man, it's that's kind of sad.
Oh, it's very sad. It's
That's
very sad and it's
sad,
very
man.
petty too. So what was y'all cooking on before, man? I didn't. I'm just.
we was just talking
Talking about
about the
this.
Lakers. Bono said he think Braun gonna resign. I was saying I don't think he's gonna sign an extension. And they're saying that the worst thing Lakers can do is stretch Russ. And I
They're
agree.
not. They're not finna stretch him, bro. What the Lakers is doing is trying to present themselves as that they're not desperate. They want all
Mm-hmm.
options on the tables. Like,
Facts.
oh, there's a chance we'll keep Russ. Oh, there's a chance we'll stretch him. They're
Mm-hmm.
just trying to present themselves now, positioning and posturing themselves for the trade market. They're gonna move Russ. There are teams that know they want Russ too for many different reasons, but but they don't want. Nobody wants to give their hand, and they want to still try to fleece the Lakers, right? But at the same time, they don't have the same leverage now. You know what I mean? Going in the summer, you don't have the same leverage because again, your motivation is different. Most of you are really wanting Russ for the cap space. That's the number one reason you want Russ. So you sit here and try to play that leverage game, you're gonna miss out on 47 million worth of cap space. You know,
Mhm.
so
Hey, yo,
and but
Elder,
uh-huh,
why nobody got a viable trade for you for AD?
because there ain't no viable trade,
Yo,
bro. I
I heard
told
you
you.
on Ticket asking the same thing you was just talking about over here like 2 months ago, and dudes couldn't. Like, dudes
I'm gonna
kept
tell
it.
you
You
one
was
that's viable
arguing
now,
with him.
though. I'm gonna tell you one that's viable now, though.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Yep.
Guess what's viable now? Because
What's up?
again, you got to understand to make the trade viable, everybody got to agree to it.
Yep. Yep.
Where's AD gonna agree to go? The only place he's
Chicago.
gonna that's it,
Chicago.
bro. Now
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you what's viable now. I wouldn't do it, but this is viable.
Mm-hmm.
They can get DeRozan now. Now they can get DeRozan back. The Bulls gonna be willing to blow that thing up when they see it's not gonna work. They're not gonna pay Levine. They'll be willing to move DeRozan. He's not their future. You telling me they're not gonna give up DeRozan's 2 more years left on this contract to get AD back locked in for 3 years, who can be part of your future when you know DeRozan is definitely not with this team you got constructed. You
They
losing
already said
Vucevic, you don't want Lonzo, so you can
Mm-hmm.
literally send DeRozan and Lonzo and a couple picks for AD. Now
yeah.
that's viable.
Mm.
That's viable now.
You always,
Back
I miss that
back
boy
then it
Lonzo.
wasn't. But see,
Remember where y'all heard it first, man.
I
you
tried to
always
tell.
you always trying to dismantle my Bulls, Elder.
It doesn't matter.
We'll get y'all Vucevic and Levine, but that's it. We ain't
Vucevic,
get
you
y'all.
can't hold on. You can't give neither guy because those two guys are free agents. You
Facts.
Yeah,
can't
Hmm.
give
but,
neither
hey,
one of them.
we could
They're,
do
Unless
they're
it's
not
sign.
something
under.
to trade him.
Hold on,
We could
bro.
do
They're not.
sign.
We're not doing a sign and trade because that would hard cap us, bro. We're not taking
But
back players on.
And
That's why we didn't do DeRozan. He
the
would have been
Bulls
hard cap.
have already came out and said that they want to build around the Williams guy. So
Yeah, he'll
Patrick
keep
Williams.
because he's
Yeah,
young.
we not gonna pay Levine, but y'all ain't gonna be able to get him because we gonna let his ass
We
walk.
don't. I didn't. Did you even hear me mention Levine? I didn't mention
I
Levine, man.
know it.
You got to get players under contract. Y'all got 2 players under contract now that the Lakers will be interested in that y'all don't want. You don't want Lonzo because he hurt, and you're sending back to LA, and you don't want to keep DeRozan knowing that this team is not it. Now, if this team showed it was it, you'd be happy to keep DeRozan. But once you realize it's not it, you want him on your team as your best player with $30 million, and you don't have Vucevic, you don't have what's his name? The little leaper, whatever his name is, the little light skinned dude. You just said his name. I
Levine,
forgot.
you talking about
Levine, yeah.
Levine? Yeah.
You don't got Levine. You ain't keeping man. And that's
Yeah,
the
but
way that they can
we
do it.
could get a better trade for DeRozan
Who?
though than
You tell
trade him
me
to the
what player?
Lakers.
What player?
Hell
What player?
no.
What?
Man, we
What you
can
gonna
get a
get
better
better than?
trade than
Hold on, hold
that.
on, hold on,
Man,
Herm.
come
Stop,
on, we gonna
Herm.
get
Get out
much
your
I
feelings.
gonna
Get
give
out
up.
your feelings.
Y'all ain't gonna give
Herm.
us
Get
shit.
Anthony Davis.
Man,
You're getting
y'all ain't gonna do
Anthony
that
Davis.
trade. Y'all ain't finna do no
Bro,
Anthony
hold on. Here's the
Davis for
key.
DeRozan.
If they
Y'all
blow
ain't
it,
finna do that.
you're not listening, Herm. If LeBron said, Lakers already came out publicly and said this, go look at Laker Nation. They said the only way they consider trading AD is if LeBron says he's not re-signing. That means they're going to end their relationship with Clutch, is what they're saying. So you got LeBron, AD, and THT leaving. I promise you, the Lakers, if LeBron come out publicly finally and say if he don't commit in July, they blowing it up, and
Yeah.
that means all them
I
guys is
mean, you
gone.
remember I said that's what's gonna happen anyway. They
Yeah,
got to
they
trade both
done with
of them.
Clutch. So they gonna send. They would try to send AD and THT to Chicago because it makes both of them happy to come home.
Mm.
But
They
what
like
I've
both to
been,
try to go to Chicago.
but what I've been trying to figure out though, even if y'all do trade LeBron and AD, what would be best for the what assets the Lakers would get that would be best for their franchise? That's what I've been trying to map out though. But
Again,
I
they
think
got
they're
to
gonna
take
have
back
no
the best
scoring.
assets they can get. If I'm them, I'm looking for young talent. But I see, to me, I don't have a problem taking DeRozan. It's only 2 years left. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It'll be next year and another year after that. I'm good with that. As good as he played, that's the veteran leadership I need. Now, I'm not building around DeRozan, but I don't have a problem having him come in as my highest paid player at $30 million. I don't.
He worked
Ev-
with Rose
Everybody else,
Elder, y'all
everybody
think
else
y'all need
gonna
to
be
take a
making less
gamble
than
though?
that,
You think y'all need
huh?
to take a gamble, just try to get as many assets y'all can, and see if y'all
That's
can
the
get that.
key.
No.
All
See,
these. Think about
see if
this.
y'all
You
can get
got,
that
hey,
young talent for
think
2023 class.
think about this. If you take 3 guys for AD and a couple draft picks, you take 2 guys for LeBron. That's 5 players, right? You take 3 for Russ. That's 8 players. Look at who we got left. You add them young guys, we just fulfilled our roster right there.
Yeah.
Because we
So
got
So
you
what,
think if
4? We got
AD
4
get
young guys
traded,
we keeping.
LeBron
We
going
got.
too?
Oh, bro, they are no. Go look at Laker Nation. I'm not telling you what
they're
to
saying
think.
Yeah.
if
This is not me.
if LeBron
They
doesn't re-sign,
Yeah.
then they'll
they
go ahead and
it's
consider
yeah.
getting rid of
They
both
said
others.
trade AD with a question mark.
Hmm.
And then and when you listen to it, it tells you the only way the Lakers have made it public already. The only way they're thinking about trading AD is if LeBron doesn't resign, meaning they're ending their relationship with Clutch. The Lakers, I told y'all earlier this year, the Lakers are adamant. They're not just letting LeBron walk, y'all. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let
But
him play hardball and not sign with the Lakers because
I,
this is what they need. This is what they need. He can't sign till August anyway. But
yeah, this
they want the commitment
Mm-hmm.
so they can say it publicly in July. If
Yeah.
he
I've
doesn't
never
commit
heard about
if he
that
don't commit it,
trade.
you said what now?
The guy on the got the comment on the screen saying they're talking about LeBron to the Nets for Ben Simmons. Or are you suggesting that? My fault.
He's suggesting that that's not out there
Yeah.
like that, and
Okay.
no, and but I'm saying that Lakers have made it public already. That's the
Yeah.
only way they're considering trading AD. He's not on the trading block. They don't have any move. They ain't exploring no trades. But if LeBron doesn't agree, that means their relationship with Clutch is gonna be over, and all Clutch clients is gone. And AD would be one of them. They will blow the whole thing up. I'm telling you right now, there's a chance, y'all, that we could literally get rid of LeBron, AD, and keep Russ. There is a chance
Mm.
of that.
I
There
think
is
it's a
literally a
greater.
chance.
I think it might be a greater chance that LeBron actually signs.
That sound crazy, Elder, but Russ gonna look good without LeBron. He might,
Yeah,
he might
I
look
don't
like
know
a
about
whole
Russ
different
looking.
player.
He gonna look better, but he
Well,
ain't
yeah,
gonna look
better.
good.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna look good. He ain't gonna look
yeah, he's
good.
gonna
And
look better.
I mean, Russ does some stuff, man. Again, he plays fast. Think about this: you put Russ out there with a bunch of defensive-minded guys, tall, lanky, and athletic, that all they want to do is play defense and run. That team will be fun to watch because Russ wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
He's see, people don't understand this is why it works with Charlotte. People forget LaMelo Ball can easily play one or two, y'all.
Mm.
He don't have to play the point guard. He can play two easily. Look what he did with his brother all
Yep,
them years. He
that's a
don't have to
fact.
play the point, y'all. So
That's a
the
fact.
Charlotte, no, we got a good chance of making the playoffs by bringing Russ in, and we can get rid of one of these contracts or two of these contracts we don't want. We
which
don't
is
want Rose. They don't want Rozier for 4 years. They don't want old boy for 3. Now
which is
see,
a
look.
nice transition because we were talking about that last stream before the guy cut off. I
Mhm.
don't want Hayward, man. He's 32, injury
Yeah.
prone, only averaged 48 games the last
And
3
I don't
years.
and I don't want Rozier. I know he's 28 and he's younger and he had a decent season this year, but he's not the. Well, here's my thing. I don't want Rozier if I'm keeping Anthony Davis. Now, if I'm getting rid of Anthony Davis, I'll take Oubre, Rozier, and PJ Washington. That's the 3 guys I want. I want them 3 cats right there. Give me
Yeah,
all
but
3 of them.
you gotta think like this. Who your choice between Rozier or Hayward?
Yeah.
Again, that's what I just said. I'll take Rozier.
Rozier for sure.
I'll take Rozier, Oubre, and Washington. It's going to take all them to make $47 million too, because old boy only making 21, and I think Oubre's making like 12 or 13, right? 14,
Yeah,
something like that. So you're gonna need another player in there to make the money work. Give me the Lakers already tried to trade for PJ Washington. Remember
Yeah.
last season?
yeah.
Isn't
This
he
season
like
I said
6 foot? He's at least
he's
6'7",
6'8", six
right?
nine, yeah,
Yeah,
six eight,
he's
six
6'7".
nine, something like that. He can
That
shoot
would
the
be
3.
good.
He a wing, power forward. I'm good with that. Give me those 3 dudes and I'll rebuild with that. And I'm not saying they may be the keys to me winning the chip, but I can move them for a key piece. Those cats are much easier for me to move. And
Yeah,
they love to run. They love to run. But I'm not doing that if I'm keeping AD. Because
Mm-hmm.
AD don't fit well. I'll take Washington, but AD don't fit well with Rozier, and I don't know about the Oubre thing. I'm not a big fan of Oubre. I know he play
Yeah,
D.
he's
I
he
know he's
he.
streaky. I'm not a big fan of Oubre,
That,
but
man.
that
he
that's
playing
the
hard
that's
though.
the thing. He's streaky because
It's
even
gonna be
before he got to
interesting
Charlotte,
watching.
he was playing like
I
that.
like him
He's a
guarding
solid
the
wing.
Devin
He's a
Booker.
solid wing. I don't like
It's
him
gonna
for the
be
money.
interesting
I don't
for
like him
I
real
for
like
the
though.
him.
money. And see, the Lakers, you can't
What's good,
take back
DC?
you can't take back these salaries that you don't believe are going to work for your future. That's why I said if
Facts.
you got AD, I don't see Rozier and AD being a good pair. They not.
You don't think so?
Hey, no, bro, because Rozier just want to run and gun, bro.
Yeah,
Watch
he a
them. They
scoring
See,
guard.
But
he's a score,
he's a
bro.
streaky
He's not.
scorer. He's a streaky
He
scorer.
don't know how to
That's
feed
it.
the. He don't know how to feed the big man either. He's not one of them guards. He would be like a Dennis Schroeder on steroids. Is what he would be, and that
see,
ain't what AD need. I need a guy
that's
that
the
knows how
thing
to
though.
feed the big man.
Do you think that they will bring Rozier in with the mindset of him playing starting as a point guard, or I thought they was only if they brought him on, they understood that he's a scoring guard. He's not going to be someone who can run your offense, but you go and try to get somebody probably for the cheap to run point guard.
What I'm saying is this: even him
Shit,
and
who you gonna
Zwingli,
find though? Who you gonna find, Chief?
Yeah, I
What
thought he
we
was a
what we
two
gonna
guard. I
do with
never.
none, y'all? What we doing with
even
none?
even that's the thing. None gonna come back. So that's my guard. I don't. That's why I
Yeah,
don't
he
need a
picking that out
Rozier
for
really.
nothing.
I'm saying if I got AD, I want a guard that knows how to feed the post from both positions.
Yeah,
AD
That's
know
Mm-hmm.
how to feed
so
the post. I
mm-hmm.
don't need
so
a guy
so
gonna frustrate AD by jacking up bad shots all game. I don't need that dude.
man, no man, they're not getting trade LeBron for Ben Simmons, y'all. That's it's a
Yeah,
two
who
K
But
keeps
type of
saying
trade.
that,
That
hold
man?
shit
on,
is
That's
y'all.
stupid.
Y'all gotta understand that's a clutch client. The Lakers, if they in this relationship, they probably not gonna be looking at no
They ain't
other
gonna
clutch.
deal with any more clutch man.
Yep. They ain't gonna want to deal with nobody with clutch. They ain't gonna want no more relationship with clutch. So all the guys inside with clutch, you can forget to X them out. Is Lonzo with clutch?
no.
No,
no.
He
he's not.
left with CAA. Okay, yeah. Anybody that's with clutch, if they ended with clutch, they're not looking to sign no clutch guys. I can tell you that now. None of them.
Hey, Ed, how you explored any 3 or 14 trades that could possibly happen for y'all to make some decent moves?
I don't think it's gonna take it, honestly. What you talking about for
You
Russ,
don't
right?
think so?
You
Yeah,
talking about for
tell her
Russ?
for us.
I don't think it's gonna take 14. I mean, it could be that just to make everybody happy, but I don't think
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
base, the
thinking.
base, the base part of it. I don't think it's gonna take that. You may have a team that only wants to give you two out of the three guys you need to fill in that salary, but I don't. That's a three-team deal then. So, but I don't think it's going to take that. I'm telling you, there will be a lot more teams interested in Russ. I'm not trying to tell you there's going to be 20,
I
15,
like
20
that
teams,
sack
but
trade.
I'm telling you, it's going to be 5, 6, 7 teams at least
Yeah,
want Russ.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you know
telling you.
defense.
what? And this what I like the possibility of what the trades with the Hornets, but let's not jump on the first one that becomes available.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's weigh it out.
I
Hey,
think
you
they
know why
trying to
it's
get
out
out in
now,
front
right?
of it. Yeah.
All they
negotiations,
trying to
man.
do,
Now you
all they
gotta
try,
jump on it though.
Hey,
all the Hornets is doing is
Why though?
checking their fan base. That's all they doing, y'all. When they put it out
You
like this,
might, you
if
Hmm.
they
might be
hey,
able
fan
how
base
about
to.
this
go
trade
if they
though?
fan base go crazy, in the chats and stuff, go real stupid, then they'll
Yeah.
back off a little bit. They'll
Hold
back
on,
off.
who
But
is
if they
that just
fan
came
base
up?
is
This
50-50
Elise,
or liking it, they gonna go with it.
This who?
Easy,
Elise.
easy.
He
What's
Oh,
What's
good,
cool.
up,
what's
man?
going on?
Elise? What's happening,
Hey,
man?
because
Salute
honestly,
to y'all. Hey, you know what I
that's
was
not good
thinking
for the
though, Elder?
Lakers. What you
Hey,
say, my
Elder,
brother?
what about AD and THT to the Bulls for Vujacic, Levine, and Patrick Williams?
They're
They
free
just explained.
agents,
Yeah, they
man.
can't
It's
do it.
too late to get Vujovic and Levine.
Hold on,
They didn't. They're
Vucevic
free
is a
agents.
free agent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him
he's a
and
and
free
and
Levine
agent.
are.
Levine.
Him and Levine. So you can't get them unless sign and trade. So they're not
But
options
the
no more.
signing track, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're not options no more. I don't see the Lakers. Now
But
you
what if
know
it's
what,
a
y'all? I'm
what
sorry.
if
Hold on, hold
they
on, hold on,
can't
hold on,
sign and
y'all.
trade?
I
Though?
apologize. I apologize. They can, but sign and trade puts you in a hard
The
cap.
hard
But
cap
if
situation.
Oh,
they blowing,
okay.
hey y'all, if they blowing it up, the Lakers may not have a problem with a
I,
hard cap. I got to think
I
about
I
that. If
wanted
they
that.
blowing it
Now,
I
up,
but
wanted
D
to
they may
Bond,
not have a
I
problem
wanted
with
to
a hard
ask
D-Bond.
cap.
something real quick. My fault. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, I'm about to tell you, D-Bond, the reason why you need to jump on the rush trade, that might get LeBron to go ahead and sign that extension, which you think that he's going to sign. So let's just say you jump on that Hornets trade right away and get that done. That would give the Lakers some leverage to the point that they'll know LeBron might make a decision. And you'll be able to start surrounding pieces to build the team just by getting rid of Russ.
Nah,
At
but
least
I'm a no on trade. I'm a no on trade. June 23rd. I'm a no on that day.
So Elder,
June
L-
24th. I'm gonna know if
it's,
LeBron still in.
LeBron signing the extension would mean he clearly partnering with the Lakers again, which mean he would have his hand in any moves going forward. He would have to be confident in them making the moves. So what would that mean?
Same stuff we've been seeing for the last few years,
Yeah.
honestly. Same shit.
So
But
as
it's
a
only gonna
Laker
be
fan, you like that?
one more.
Him
No,
still controlling or having a big hand?
I gotta be honest with y'all.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. Let's be real about this. Let's be very real about it. When LeBron first came to the Lakers, what was the first request LeBron made to the Lakers? Anybody
for
remember?
for the coach.
Magic, right? To to
No, no,
to
no.
to do it with him.
The first request
Salute.
was the coach,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he wanted Ty Lue. Look what that happened. Would that have been a
Oh,
good
yeah,
decision
right.
or a bad decision for us?
that would have
Good.
Good.
been an excellent
That
decision.
would have been a good decision. So one for LeBron that they didn't do. What was the
Hmm.
second thing LeBron asked for? Anybody remember?
Shit,
Forgot.
The
AD, wasn't it?
the
AD.
No,
no, it was
nope.
the
He
it
asked
was
for
the
another player before AD, y'all, and the Lakers turned him down.
who was that?
Who,
Dame.
Kawhi?
Chris Paul. Y'all
Oh
remember
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
remember
yeah,
remember
yeah.
back then? Remember
They trying
Chris
to
Paul's
trade for
contract?
him. He
His
wanted them to
contract.
trade for him.
Remember
They
his
had home
contract was considered just as
contract.
bad as Russ and John Wall's back then. And LeBron said,
I
"No,
remember
Chris
that.
Paul can
CP3
play.
he
Bring
wanted
him
him
Yep.
in."
in
And the
LA.
Lakers said, "No, we're not taking on that contract."
Yep.
Number
Oh,
two strike. So again, y'all, I'm trying to keep this real. I know people think I be bashing LeBron,
Yeah,
but
you
I
keeping
don't
it
really. I
fair.
be keeping it real. LeBron has made some good suggestions to the Lakers. Now we can get to the end and say, well, he sold Russell Westbrook. That kind of backed him in the corner to where what other options does he have?
Hmm.
He
right,
picked. Think
right.
about this, y'all. He picked Russell Westbrook over DeMar DeRozan, who nobody knew was going to play as well as he played for what's the name. Look what he had been doing in San Antonio.
Well, is
Go
Hmm.
that
back to
necessary?
hold on,
Did
hold
he
on, hold on.
necessarily pick him?
I think the Rosen already signed.
Let's just go by
Yeah.
that though. That's the narrative trying to be pushed.
Hmm.
Let's just go by that.
Yep.
He picked Russ over DeMar DeRozan. He picked Russ over um, Kyle Lowry, and he picked Russ over Buddy Hield. Now
Hmm.
come on, y'all. Look at what Russ had done the year before that.
Yeah.
triple-double, and led Washington from the worst record in the league in the first half to making the playoffs. Not the play-in. They were the 8th seed in the playoffs, y'all.
Yep. Anybody would have
That's,
did that.
again,
Yeah.
when you compare the players we had to get, DeRozan looks bad now because he plays so well with Chicago. But who knew that? Who thought that? Which one of y'all
Mm-hmm.
thought DeRozan gonna go to Chicago and be an MVP candidate? Nobody
Right.
did. Everybody thought Chicago paid too much for DeRozan. That's a lot of money for him. So again, you got to look at this thing fairly. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily mad at the Lakers saying, "Okay, we're gonna listen to some of your decisions, bro." We're
Yeah.
not. You kind of backed him in the corner when it came to the coach. Because the first 2 coaches he wanted, you got rid of. You wouldn't pay him the way they need to be paid, to be respected.
Mm-hmm.
So you brought in a lame duck coach
Nah, you
who he
can't.
was.
But you can't say Monty Williams just didn't want to go to. He said the options was better with Phoenix.
Yeah.
I understand that. I understand that. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that. I fully understand that.
So
All I'm saying
considering what
is
you're
that
saying, Elder, it will take both parties to admit, like, okay, you was right here. So both parties will have to take accountability. Like LeBron have to
what
say,
Le,
yeah, the
what
Russ ain't work
LeBron,
out. And
I think what
yeah.
LeBron want to see is them move Russ
Mm-hmm.
and bring back viable assets. They can get. This is why they're not gonna stretch him. You get no asset for that.
Mm-hmm.
They need players back. They gave up 3 good players and a first-round pick. People forget that. For us, we gave
Facts.
up our first-round pick and 3 players. We got to get assets back. So if those 3 players we get back for us are good and can help and play D and run, LeBron will be encouraged. Like, okay, me, AD, these cats, we put the young dude. Okay, he got to see some encouragement though.
For
But if you
Hey,
sure.
put that
Elder, though,
team,
how long
that
do we
team that we
ride the
slept on,
LeBron train, though, bro? I mean, you got to start thinking towards the future, like down the line, right?
my
You need
thing is this.
generational
Hold on.
talent.
My thing is this. What you do with the Lakers is the reason you want LeBron there because he's still a draw, y'all. Unfortunately, he's still a draw. He really is. He's still a draw. So
Okay.
unfortunately, now hold on. And I'm saying unfortunately for those that hate LeBron, not for me. I'm a Laker fan. For those that hate LeBron, unfortunately, he's still a draw. Because I know you want him gone too. People that love LeBron, you want him gone. People that hate LeBron want him gone from the Lakers. But he's still a draw. So you have to look from the business side. Secondly, you building around AD. You already got him locked up for 3 more years. He's
Okay.
the one you're building around. So
Right.
that's why you will take on extra contracts, that are longer. But that's why those players have to match AD and help LeBron at the same time. You
Mm-hmm.
can't just bring in players that benefit LeBron and screw up your future with AD. Now you've stuck with these long contracts like a Terry Rozier. You want LeBron gone in 2 years and then you stuck with AD and Terry Rozier?
But you won't be stuck with Terry Rozier. His contract is $21 million. It's nothing. His
Whoa, whoa,
production
whoa, 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 whoa,
will give
whoa,
you that.
whoa, 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 whoa! It's 21 million now. Go look at
He's
the
a tradable asset, too,
Go
It
though.
look at.
is.
He's
Hold on.
tradable.
Go
It
look
ends
at
at
how his
23.
Hold on, y'all. He's 28 years old with 4 years left after here. So you telling me Terry Rozier,
It's
if
not
he's on
4
the D,
years after this.
it
It's
just it starts. Hold on. It starts next year. What are you talking about?
the
The
last
extension.
the
The
last
extension.
one is a team option. So
The extension doesn't start till next season though.
I'm looking at the
It's a
deal right now.
4-year something $1 million contract, and the extension don't start till next season.
I'm gonna look right now.
So say LeBron don't resign. You take in Terry Rozier, right?
Right,
Say he don't resign. That got you 1 year with LeBron left, right? Now you
right,
got Terry
right.
Rozier gone, 2 more years of him plus an option year for him, and he's stuck with AD. I don't want Rozier and AD together. That's not a good match. That kind of guard has already shown me he don't work with AD.
Yeah,
So
but
Mm-hmm.
that's
it
why I
goes
don't do that.
at 24, 25, that it goes to 24 million. But you have to think like this: the salary cap going up. So
Yeah.
just the fact that the salary cap going up, that number ain't gonna look like nothing. Because
What
more
I'm
Yeah.
players are getting
what
more
I'm
money
saying
by
what
it.
I'm saying to you is this.
And that's only 3. You count 3. You don't count the team option. Let's just say
Again,
3 years. You got
hold
21,
on, time out.
23,
Are
24.
you sure it's a team option at 4th year
I'm
or a player
positive
option?
it's a team option. The 4th year is a
Okay.
team option.
Well, I tell you this. I don't take that trade on Terry Rozier and pair him with AD. I want somebody different to pair with AD. Me personally. If I'm gonna commit to that kind of money, because you're talking about a 3-year deal starting next year,
The
which is when
sack
we would
trade
get
is
him.
better, man.
Oh, I would much rather commit to De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, for sure.
I
That's
would,
a
me
fact.
personally, because I know he would work better with AD. I do. I would believe in De'Aaron Fox, and he younger. But
Yeah,
De'Aaron
De'Aaron
Fox,
Fox would be a
23.
good pickup if
He's
that
5 years
comes out.
younger.
If it's
But I can
possible.
say he got better production, and he gonna work better with AD, and
Mhm.
he make a little bit more money. But he worth it to me. I
Yeah.
would much rather commit
He
to
ain't gonna
that
play
than
no defense though. So,
oh, De'Aaron Fox plays D. He plays
nah,
defense. I'm not saying
Sack
he
is
locked down.
terrible.
But okay, let me ask you this: what kind of defense Terry Rozier playing?
Terry
Exactly. And he's
Rozier
He ain't
small
plays.
as
playing
He
no.
hell.
move
He ain't
out the
playing
way
no
for
D
niggas.
either. He ain't playing no D either. You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing no D
Boy,
either.
yeah, I get. Well, they the same player then, I guess.
Well,
What's the Pacers trade?
I think old boy better because he's younger and he's more
He's younger.
dynamic in my opinion.
Right. I got you.
And the stack trade, we getting
I think I can
Holmes.
get more out of Fox than Rozier. I really do.
Holmes too. He back up AD. AD can play his
Mhm.
natural position. There's a lot of gems in
Yeah,
that
if
trade.
Sack get involved, if they get involved, I would much rather have Sack. But Sack, we saw the other day. I didn't know this. Sack already got a whole bunch of. They're gonna be 57 million uh, already cleared of the books. But they could do something special like Brooklyn did. If they do take on Russell Westbrook, then they'll be in that category in 2023 after next season where they have two full max slots, which teams very rarely get. Remember, Brooklyn got it, and that's how they got KD and Kyrie. So
Hmm.
Sacramento can be in that case, and who
Right.
knows? Remember that list of free? Go pull up the list of free agents for 2023.
Yeah, it's a bunch
It's
of people.
so many of them.
Jokic,
You just never know which two may say,
Right.
"Let's go to Sac together. Let's go be in Cali and
That
run
shit
this
is
thing."
loaded.
So
you
you
said
gotta
go
put
to Sac together. I mean,
yeah.
that's a possibility, but I think that's a low chance. I think some of them
Well,
will go to
I can
Sac.
tell you this: what was Brooklyn before those two got there?
Well, they already got Demonis. I think they're gonna try to build around Demonis.
There you go. They got talent to go there with. Yeah, they got talent to say, "Let's go there." You got Demonis, and you
Yeah.
got the young rookie that's a good guard. What's his name? The
Davion
defender.
Mitchell. He
You
played
got some.
defense too.
You got talent there, bro. I can
I
see
need-
some stars saying, "Hey, I want to live in California."
They gonna
People
move
love
on
living in
from
Cali.
De'Aaron Fox, bro. They didn't draft the three
They
point guards over the last
There
4
you,
years.
Exactly.
bro.
They
They
Yo,
trying to
finding.
how
show
old is
you they not
Sabonis though?
they not.
They
And De'Aaron
looking.
Fox, hey y'all, De'Aaron
Yep.
Fox knows this. This is why his numbers have dipped
Right.
just a little. He just
Exactly.
needs to change the scenery to get back to De'Aaron Fox, y'all. He
That's a
see
Right.
they
fact.
don't believe in him, so now he's hungry and he's ready to prove himself. So if I could convince Sack into doing it, that's the team I want. I want their two players more than anything I've seen out there. I'll take De'Aaron Fox and Rashawn Holmes over any two I've seen that's going to be available for us
Now,
so far. So far.
Chimmy Metu. Chimmy Metu.
Nah, I don't think cheap talent, bro. I don't think they're giving him up.
That's
He ain't
And if
making
we
no
could do
money,
that
and he's a
Toronto
high
move
producer.
for
We'd
THT
ask
and
for him.
something, oh my God, that with the sack
THC for
there,
who?
Yeah. What
I
about
think
THT
bringing
and a
in?
no,
pick
Hold on. What
for
about
one of
bringing
the
in?
forwards.
What about
so
bringing in Fred VanVleet?
no, he not coming. He just
you
got
talk about
resigned. They're not giving
Pascal
up Van
loyalty?
Fleet.
I'm
No, I'm
I
talking
don't
about
talking
know.
about
Trey Young though.
Omi. What's his name?
Oh,
Genobi.
Precious
I know.
Achua.
Yeah,
Oju
Ananobi.
Anunoby.
Precious Achua. You can trade Precious
I don't
Achua.
think they giving them up. I think if we did
They
anything with them, honestly, y'all, it would be
Trent Jr.
THT. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah, Trent
THT
Jr.
and what's our none for Trent Jr. That's the
Oh
deal we
my
Yeah,
would
God.
get with them.
they're in no way getting rid of OG Anunoby and
Right.
Barnes, and
Pascal.
they
Right.
might not even
Trent
get rid of
Trent
Pascal because they
they're not.
Pascal.
Pascal
yeah,
is looking
That's
like a
the
pro.
corner.
They
That's
said
the
they done patched it
cornerstones of
all
their
up.
team right
So
there.
I think they're gonna keep Pascal. They may trade Ojanobi for a right deal because they had him on the block a little bit last year, y'all, for
So
the right
Ananobi.
deal. Yeah,
Ananobi.
Ojanobi because oh boy, Barnes make him expendable, and he has a much more tradable contract. Oh boy's making 33, 34 million. Siakam. Ojanobi only
yeah.
making 16. So you can easily move him faster than Siakam. So that's why he may be on the block, but it's going to be for the right player. They're not giving him up just for nothing. They're not. They're going to have to be getting something back, in their opinion.
So the Bulls have no confidence in re-signing pick Levine
Well,
like as
the
a free
thing
agent.
is,
So
Hey,
the
him
we
and
Bulls,
DeRozan don't work together, in
so
my
who
opinion.
has money to get him? I know we talked about the teams with the money, but who y'all think where you think he gonna land or sign with?
I don't care, honestly. I'm a Laker fan, so I don't know. I
I
Who
don't know
care.
where
you
he's
gonna
going.
sign with?
If he
I
come to
really
one of
don't
them
know.
West teams and make them stronger, I care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
They
where he's
might
going to
go
end
to
up.
Portland or
Yo,
something.
Go back
what's
to
I'm
going on
saying
with
Minnesota.
for those who
the
watching? What's
Bulls,
going on with his knee?
I
His
think
knee
the
Who?
injury.
Bulls, I think the
Who?
Bulls
Levine.
would like to resign him, y'all.
He
I
got to
think
have
Uh,
surgery in the offseason. He got to
Yeah,
have
I think
surgery
the
in the
Bulls would
offseason.
like
what
to
happened?
resign
It,
Hey,
him.
hold on. What happened to his knee?
He just gotta
It's
get
nothing
that knee
major.
cleaned up, man. He
Yeah,
can
it ain't
play
nothing
on
Did
it.
he
major.
tear
It
He
ain't
just
something?
gotta
nothing
get it
major.
cleaned
That's
up.
it.
He just gotta get it cleaned up. Just gonna be
Oh,
a
just a
cleaner
little scope.
procedure.
He just got to get it
Yeah.
scoped out. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I,
right.
I
I
think
do.
the Bulls want to resign him, y'all. I just don't think they want to give him a max deal. That's what the problem is.
Nah,
If
we
they
don't
can
want to give him
resign
the
Because he
him,
max
got
money.
that.
if they can
Because
resign him
that
for,
knee is
if
gonna
they can
hurt his
resign
value.
him
That's
for
why.
less than max, they will. And the problem is, I don't see anybody out there that's got money that's going to give him a max. So he may have to take that shorter deal with the Bulls. He may have to
Right.
take like $120 million deal, y'all. He may have to do it.
He can go
I
to
think. A,
Portland, Elder. Portland may give him the
I think
money.
a team might give it to him.
Nah.
They
I
They
don't
might
think
do.
said
it.
my boy
Think about it.
Marcus Smart
Portland
can't
already
shoot.
got
That
their
nigga
guard like
six for
that. They
ten
got
tonight from
Simons,
three.
remember? They got
Yeah,
Simons in the
tonight.
middle.
that
Portland
ain't
ain't doing it.
a
Nah, bro.
consistent thing.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say
I
the
seen them
Spurs,
do
but I don't
this,
even think
man.
the
Hey,
Spurs
I
that's
got
mean,
enough.
another.
yeah,
Hey,
he's a streaky shooter, but he's not. We can't say he's consistent with shooting
that's
Hey, his
another
because he
thing
defense
we
is
have
ain't
off
talked
Right.
games
consistent.
about,
too.
Right.
y'all.
Right.
What about
Right.
Dame? What if Dame Lillard get moved this summer? What if he demand to trade this summer?
I hope.
I still feel
Ooh,
that Dame is on his way out. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I
and see,
really think
that's gonna
he
change
is.
a lot because that's 50
Yeah.
mil, y'all. That's
You
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
want
want
to
no
know.
shake up the
rebuilding.
West.
I don't know what Lillard want, man. He's he's hard to read. He say
Nah,
one thing, and I don't know.
nah. They
Yeah.
do that shit for the media, bro. That nigga
Nah,
behind the
look.
scenes, bro. He done already worked something out with Billups. He gone. I'm telling you
Now,
what.
Dame laying their pride getting the way, though. Their pride in the way.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
He don't
Dame
like
needs to
high
go to somewhere where
expectations.
he can contend for a chip, bro. At this point in his career, ain't nothing else because his shit is it's on the downside now. He's
Nah,
already
but
been in the league like what,
he wanna do
like
what he
seven,
wanna
eight
do what
years?
Giannis did for Milwaukee though. So their pride in the way. Their pride
That
getting in
ain't
the
gonna,
way.
that ain't
That's a
gonna work.
Not
once in
gonna
a
happen.
That,
lifetime
He
thing,
ain't.
that
Hey,
man.
ain't
he
gonna
ain't
work for Dame,
26
bro.
like Giannis. That nigga 31 already.
Exactly.
Ain't Dame 31?
And
I'm telling you.
Giannis is six.
Hey, putting the money in guys like Dame Lillard
It's different
and James
when you
Harden
six
is going to
ten.
be the worst moves that any team can make. I'm telling you,
And
if
everybody
you
say what.
re-sign them
Go
to
ahead,
one of them
Elder.
twos, you are in trouble. Go ahead, Lord.
Trouble.
Everybody say what Giannis did, but you got to understand when Giannis got there, he had Middleton to lean on, to walk the road. It's only Dame there. He don't got
Yeah.
nobody else no more.
Well, he
So
No,
has.
no.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right. That's why they
he has
that
building up
helps
OJ.
a
Anthony
lot.
Simons to take over. It's
Yeah,
Anthony Simons' time right now.
yeah,
And Middleton's a great. People don't realize this. He's underrated when it comes to his
yes.
two-way ability.
That's what I
He's
be
one of
Very
the
telling
best
people,
underrated,
shooters in
man.
the
bro.
league.
Very underrated.
He's a 54
Yep,
or 40, 50, 90 guy. And he
exactly.
Yeah.
plays, he's long, he's 6'8", and he plays good
And he
defense.
played
Yep,
defense too.
Yeah.
yep.
So when you got now you got three all-star caliber players there
And
between
he clutch.
Giannis,
He's not scared to take
him,
the big
and
shots.
Drew. That's why they won last year. And they're gonna be
Yep,
hard to put out this year, y'all. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
most of
Drew
these
exactly.
Holiday has
Sure.
actually been
With all that
playing very
experience,
well.
of
He should
course,
have
with
been an
all that
All Star.
experience.
Lopez
Yeah.
back. He dominating. He
They
out there
got
I'm
looking
telling you,
crazy on
Ibaka.
defense.
So they got a nice front line though. They got
I like the
Bobby
Bucks.
Portis. Yeah.
Bobby Portis elevated his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I got him coming out the East.
It's
So
gonna
I
be
got
hard
him winning
though.
the whole thing, man.
I like what the Bucks
It's
are
gonna be
doing.
hard.
Ain't nobody beating them. I thought
But
Miami at first. Miami ain't got it, man.
they
I ain't
always
mad at
seem like they
Miami. I ain't mad
missing
at
something.
Miami. That's another player that could be on the move, y'all. With that
Jimmy
situation,
Butler.
we don't know
Jimmy
how
Butler.
bad that is. And
I've been said that,
Pat
bro. I
Riley
said
don't
that a
play
long
stuff
time
like
ago.
that, bro. Pat Riley might have made his mind up that we getting rid of Butler. You
Mm.
know, that was another. Hey, that's another cat that wanted to come to the Lakers. Remember,
Right.
Kawhi
That
Leonard.
little spat that he had with.
Butler
Remember
went
they did that.
first, and they told him to wait.
I
And
forgot
Butler
about
said,
that.
I'm Jimmy Butler." Then boom, he
Yeah,
went and signed with Miami. Like I ain't waiting on
yeah.
no Kawhi. I ain't waiting on
That's
nobody.
what I said, bro.
But he
Jimmy
wanted
Butler.
to go to
That
L.A.
nigga, he make his own decisions, bro. So it's like you can't really control the shit that he do.
Yeah. So I could see Miami wanting Anthony Davis bad to pair up with old boy.
Adebayo.
Or what
That
about
would
LeBron
not be
going
good,
back to
y'all.
Miami?
That would they. What did they say? Remember, old boy said that the beginning of the season last year. I said he should have got fined. Oh, if LeBron want to remember Pat Riley, if LeBron want to come home, I'll leave the key under the mat
Oh
for him.
yeah, that's a fact.
Remember he
That
said
was
that?
that was publicized.
Yeah.
No
You talking
fake
about
So
news,
Miami,
nothing.
right?
I don't think LeBron wants to go there because LeBron knows going to Miami he has zero control.
Yeah,
He gonna
now.
do what Miami say.
Yeah,
So that's why I don't think he really wants to go back there. But
Yeah.
you just never know, bro. You
Winning
never
trumps
know.
all.
No, not in LeBron's
Win
case,
the
unfortunately.
ring.
You
Winning is not number one on his list.
you
Sorry.
sound
I'll say
broken
it
up,
worked
bro.
out well for him.
Yeah, winning don't trump everything. They used to, but it don't now in these situations. These cats care about their brands and all this other
Who
stuff.
you talking
Winning
about
ain't
me?
trumping. No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
you
winning
you
don't
were
trump everything.
You were breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You sound better
I'm
now,
going
though.
through a bad area.
Yeah. So it's so many options out there, y'all. So many things. People gonna be maneuvering, shaking. You already see what's going on with the Lakers. LeBron maneuvering with clutch, and the Lakers maneuvering. All the other players maneuvering. Cause don't get me wrong. Who y'all think released the Charlotte thing? What group of people? Who you think put that out?
What happened?
The Charlotte. Remember the saying that Charlotte is a team interested. Who y'all think put that out?
It's
Who? Clutch Sports.
No, Clutch
clutch.
ain't got no reason to do that. Clutch ain't
The
got no reason to
Lakers.
do that. That's Russ's team.
But
That's Russ's people.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
Russ.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all
all
Russ.
Russ people. Russ people putting that stuff out.
oh, is that all,
Yep.
Russ?
Yeah, because everybody's saying in
Okay.
the
Isn't,
radio, they
isn't
saying, oh, the
hey, isn't
contract's
Mitch
too high,
Kupchak?
it can't be
Isn't Mitch
moved, and da
Kupchak
da da.
isn't Mitch
With
Kupchak
Charlotte,
the motherfucking vice president or president of basketball
he's
operations?
something over there, ain't he? Yeah, he's something over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He got
He the
ties to the
GM.
Lakers, so it doesn't
Oh
surprise me. He
yeah,
has ties to the Lakers organization. So
yeah. And I'm telling you, they just testing the Charlotte market to see what Charlotte buy into, what they thinking, and it's an option. They putting that option
You
out
think he
there.
would want to go to Charlotte though? That's I
Who?
don't know.
Russ?
Russ.
Russ don't
Russ
give a
don't
flip.
care.
He want that
Russ
47
want to go
million. Russ
somewhere where
gonna
he
go
can
wherever
play.
they gonna pay him
That's
that
all.
47 million next year.
Yeah,
But
Russ.
Russ
Bonner,
don't
one
care.
thing Russ always say, Russ always be like, man, I don't care. I'm here to hoop.
Look
Russ
where he
never
been,
complain
bro. Look
about
where he
nowhere he
been.
go.
Yeah.
He
He
went
just
to
want to play,
Houston.
bro. That's it.
He
He
played
just
in
want to play
OKC.
basketball.
He played for the Wizards, bro. You play for the Wizards, you play for anybody. Yeah. Russ
But what
don't
I'm saying,
care.
how is that going to work with Lamelo though?
LaMelo can play two,
LaMelo can
bro.
play off the
LaMelo
ball.
ain't had no problem playing two his whole career, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
LaMelo easily
Oh,
can
the
play two.
shooting guard.
All they want to do is run,
Lamelo a
bro.
shooting
Hey,
guard?
he
Hell
can
yeah, that
play
nigga
shooting
can
guard. He's
score.
6'7". He's 6'8".
I
But
understand
but,
that
but
though, but
Russ
his
will play off the ball
mindset, his
too.
mentality is to control the rock though.
Nah, bro. You got to really watch LaMelo Ball, bro. He
I'll
wants
watch.
to get out and
He play off the ball a lot
he
this
wants
year.
to get out and run, bro. But he play off the ball. Rozier be
Yeah.
having that ball. The other
Right.
little guard they have be having that ball.
And
He
that's
ain't
why
no.
that shit don't work, bro.
You crazy.
He's not a ball dominant dude. He's not. Even though he's a point guard, he's not a ball dominant point guard where like he ain't no
Okay,
Chris Paul with a ball gotta be in his hands. He ain't
okay.
that dude like
But
that.
I
He
see
can play
Lamelo
off the
as a,
ball
I
easily.
see Lamelo as, to be honest, I see Lamelo as a young Sean Livingston when Sean Livingston came into the league with the Clippers.
No, man,
He's
Nah,
he
he
Better
much
than
better
better
than
Sean
than that,
Livingston.
Sean.
bro. He
well
better
with
than
a better
Sean. I
no,
Yeah,
love
he
hold on,
Sean.
better than
hold on,
Sean.
with a better jump shot, with a better jump shot. Yes, with a better jump
Now,
shot.
that's the part I don't know about. I don't think his jump shot better than Sean Livingston.
No,
Sean can
no, no,
shoot.
no, no.
Sean
Sean Livingston
Livingston
can
mid
shoot
range is
threes,
better.
bro.
Sean
Sean
Livingston
Livingston
mid
can
range
shoot
is
Melo ain't
better.
a
no
good.
Livingston mid
threes.
Melo
range
not
is
a good
automatic.
3-point shooter, y'all. Melo ain't a good 3-point shooter yet.
Nah, he's
Melo, he
actually
ain't
not.
that yet. Yeah, but Sean Livingston can shoot, y'all. He can shoot.
Yeah.
Sean Livingston can play make, but he wasn't as athletic. He wasn't as dynamic. He could pass, but not like Melo. Melo's a better passer than Sean was.
I
Sean
would
could
have loved
pass.
to have seen his
Yeah.
full
Sean,
potential before the
hey, but
injury.
what I'm saying, we didn't get to see what Sean would have really looked
Yeah, he was
like, you know
hurt.
what I'm
He
saying,
was
because of
Lonzo, really. He was
that crucial
Lonzo. He was hurt
injury
all
thing.
the time.
So
Yeah. Livingston was the man. I like Livingston a lot.
yeah, I
He
love
He
him.
just
still was
couldn't
a
stay
thorn in
healthy.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland
he helped
got
us win some chips.
What he
Shit.
get? How many chips did he get? 1, 2, 3 with
Two,
them? How many?
three,
He got 2
three,
with him?
three.
Yeah.
He was in
So
all three with the
was he?
Warriors.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, he was a factor.
And
Hey,
he was
he
a
sure
factor.
was.
He was
Yeah.
a factor for
I
real.
love Sean Livingston.
Yeah, he in our front
I loved
office
him
now.
as a
Though.
player.
He part of our front office. So
Do, do, come on, man.
Did y'all
The
watch
Bulls is
KD's
jacked
interview?
up. Herm, I know you hate that. Is Herm still in
what
here?
happened?
Did y'all watch KD's interview?
When
Yeah,
yesterday?
with
JJ
JJ
Redick?
Redick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Oh,
What'd
pretty.
he say?
I
yeah.
think I
What is
watched it.
talking about?
He was talking about the guys he liked watching, like that score. He said LeBron did it for him this year. Like he never seen LeBron score like that, but he was talking about like the guys he liked to watch. He also was talking about like the player movement thing and how like if a team is building and a player is young, how teams move versus if you got a superstar, you should go all in because that time and window, you feel me? And how when he came in, like the James Harden deal, like how he wouldn't have let James Harden leave, but he didn't have that relationship with the owner. Then he just thought, hey, whoever we get whatever. But now knowing like, okay, you're a superstar, you can let your nuts hang, you got leverage. Now he in on everything, every move. You know what I mean? And he like helps the younger guys understand like that at an earlier age. So that
He's
is the thing.
I
Like,
I could tell you the
he
deal he
he
regretted.
said he liked Devin Booker too.
Yeah,
He
I
yeah,
said
tell
he
you the
like him
deal.
when this
I can
game
tell you
alone.
the deal he regret.
Yeah.
Because remember the deal back then was on the table when they was breaking up the Celtics. Remember, they
mm-hmm.
could have traded Russ for Rondo back then and
Mm,
scrapped that deal. Ooh, I bet he
yeah,
wish he would have pushed his weight to got that deal done. Can
yeah,
you imagine Rondo on that team, y'all? That would allow them to keep. That would have gave him enough money to keep Harden too.
yeah,
So you got KD, Harden, Rondo, Ibaka. I forgot who the big man was then. Was it old boy at the time?
yeah,
I think
Steven
was
Adams.
Sabonis.
Steven
Hey,
Adams.
was old boy on that team? I think Sabonis was on that team, wasn't he? Didn't he come
yeah,
from that?
Later, no, he came like at the end, bro. I think he came like at the
Okay.
end.
I know
They had Victor
they had
Oladipo.
somebody
Remember, they had Victor
somebody
Oladipo. Victor Oladipo's on the
well that
team with
wasn't that year.
Demonis
He was
Sabonis.
yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
it was somebody. I'm
Yeah,
talking
bro.
about with KD
Bro.
them that was young, big man. They had a young big man that ended up being decent. I can't remember who it was, but they would have had a squad, y'all.
yeah,
That squad probably would have won a chip. You put Rondo at the point with all them cats.
yeah.
You put Harden at
That'd
the
have been
two at that
devious.
time, and you let KD, man, and they ain't
Yeah.
made it. Man, I think that team would have won a couple championships. I
Ha-
really do.
You know
have
what that did
y'all
for me, Elder? Hold on, Bonner. You know what that
good?
did for me? Because like as a LeBron fan, you know I listen to all the GM. That made me like nah, that shit is true. Like LeBron really got influenced because KD was talk about it's a real thing and how he does it. So I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, LeBron been doing it. Is true. Like he really, flexes muscles and everything. It's really
That's what
like
they
the
do, bro.
partnership. Yeah. But no, it could be conspiracy and just talk or whatever. We never really see the behind the scenes, but KD
Right.
really stamped it like, nah, this is what it
Oh
is.
yeah, they did
Right.
have Reggie Jackson
Yeah,
too.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie
It was
Jackson.
somebody
Yeah,
Yeah.
else. They had some more
Yeah.
talent. I
Reggie.
was like, man, that team would have been loaded, and then you get Rondo with all that talent,
yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. That
Hey,
they should
hey,
have.
my fault. Have y'all seen the 7'2" player, the French player Victor Wakanabe or something like
Oh
that?
yeah, I
No,
seen him. I seen him.
Hey, wow, he's gonna be a problem.
Well, he
Yeah, he gonna
overseas
be good.
play.
Is
He's
he?
gonna be a problem,
Who
man.
he play
Yes,
for?
he played like a guard. He played
Who he
for
play for?
one of them professional clubs out in France.
So he gonna be like a better Porzingis.
He's 18. Bro, he moved like a guard, a good
He moved like
fluid.
KD.
Yeah, on that level, he looked good, man.
It's another college dude
I'm gonna
coming
check
out
him
like
out.
that too. He a
Check him
freshman.
out.
He coming out.
And he's
Who?
7'2". You know how 7'2" they be looking
Who
like
you
little
talking about,
slow.
Elder? You talking about from Iowa?
Yeah.
Homie from
Nah,
Iowa.
not him. He
He from
played for
France. He from France.
Mm-hmm.
the guy I'm talking about played for did he play for Gonzaga? I forgot. Nah, I know
Oh,
he was
you talk
hot.
about the guy from Gonzaga, Lloyd too.
Oh
What's his
not
name?
him. Come on now,
You
not
talk
dude.
about Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, you talking about Chet Holmgren, not him.
The kid that he a freshman?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
Gonzaga.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying in high school they was talking about he one and done or whatever. You never know. These play like even in Monty,
No,
he
he
had a
is
bad
one and
college.
done, but that boy
These
frail
dudes
though, bro.
deep,
He ain't gonna
but
make it.
hey, you
They gonna
remember KD was frail. Like, bro, these dudes be
he
better
gonna move.
pros than college players.
He gonna move nothing
Yo,
like
yo, Kareem, you know why I say that? Because JJ Redick talked about that a lot. Him and Katie. He was like, yo, these college coaches, bro, they do a disservice to the players. They still run the same sets from 70 years ago. The
yeah.
NBA is just all about space. So these
That's
players
why
come from college, they be like that. Like those be players like that. Like Imani, he
Roy
get that space.
Williams,
You
Mike
can't
Krzyzewski,
guard him.
all these coaches are leaving. The Jim Calhouns, they get younger coaches, bro, because they can relate to the players and the style of playing today.
Yeah, he was like they run plays like in the NBA now. It's so complex. They
ISO,
running
they ran
3-point
ISO shit. They
plays.
do a lot
Yeah,
of
fast transition for the
yeah,
three. Like it's a different game. It's
right.
that interview was fire, bro. It'll give you a
Yeah, it
lot of
was.
context with an NBA coach.
I like hearing
I gotta check
listening
that
to the
shit out.
Kevin Durant, man. He
Yeah,
got a good basketball mind.
yeah. KD is real, man. KD real. He
Bonner,
different.
what the guy going? He going to college this year?
No, I think he's 18 and playing professional overseas, so I think he's going to the league. And that's
Yeah,
his next
yeah.
move.
because he worked out with Rudy Gobert. Him and Rudy Gobert cool. They from France.
Yeah, he look nice, don't he, Kareem?
Yeah, I like him. He looks good.
Yeah,
I ain't see his name in the draft thing. You sure he coming out this year?
I don't know for sure. I think they said he might have just 18, maybe going on 19. I can't say it with certainty though.
Remember the name, Scooter Henderson. Remember that name, y'all. Y'all
What year
gonna
he
hear
in?
about him draft night. D League tearing shit up.
What year? He in G League right now?
Yeah, he's 17. I think he might be 18 now. Just look him up on YouTube. Niggas a pro at 17.
Oh, I heard of him.
Hey, G League got some nice players.
He a lottery pick, Kareem. You gonna see?
But they don't have
this
as lottery though.
Boston Seconds ain't really going in.
They don't have him projected as lottery.
He say 17. Bonner 7'3".
He's 17.
Yeah, that's what most said.
Wow, he's gonna be a problem.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, this draft is deep. There's a lot of good college players coming out.
I don't know his last name. Just type in French. His first name is Victor. But if you type in he's 7'2", he'll pop up.
It start with a W.
Yeah.
His last name.
Scoop better than everybody in college this year, and he playing against men. Like
it's Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Yeah, he's a French player. I didn't know he was 17. Wow.
Who even got the top picks? I know they still gotta have a lottery draft, but who got the picks? Who got?
We got the 10th, but that shit go to New Orleans.
Wow.
Bonner, I just looked at. They got him number 1 pick, and not this year draft, next year draft.
Oh, okay.
They got him as the number 1 pick.
Okay, they were saying he was 18. I didn't know he was 17 years old. So
yeah, they predict him to be the number 1 pick in next year's draft.
Oh yeah, he's up.
What they got Scoop ranked at, Kareem?
Number 2 pick in next year's draft.
Scoop?
Yeah.
They ain't got him coming out this year?
Nah, they said next year.
Oh wow.
They say they compared it to a prime Westbrook.
Nah, he way better than Westbrook.
They got Scoop at number 2. They got Victor number 1, Scoop number 2, and some guy
might be better than Westbrook now. I ain't gonna hold you. He's different, man.
Yeah, so that guy Water gonna be damn. So you're gonna have him and a guy like Chet. You see how these new centers is? Long shooting.
And Kareem, that's what AD was talking about in the interview. Like
KD.
All these teams is gonna have like how Toronto is 6'8", 6'9", shoot, could play deep, like KD type, like pro
1 through 5.
Yeah, yep. He said that. That's what the NBA going. That's what I'm saying. You get a lot of insight, and KD is a student of the game. He said all he do is watch. Like, so to hear him like talk like that, you rarely get to hear AD. You hear KD, you hear LeBron a lot. Even though KD responds to the media a lot, like negative, but you rarely get to see him like give his brain. You feel me? Like he was talking about how he mastered the game, everything. Like,
but KD a basketball junkie.
Yeah, for sure.
We never see KD fly.
Yeah,
KD walk around with a book bag.
That's a fact.
He never like with juries. He had like Braun and Westbrook and Chris Paul. They be dressed up. You don't see KD like that.
Nah, he don't brush his hair.
If I'm being honest, if y'all just like good basketball talk, period, that Old Men in the Three is just a good podcast.
Yeah.
If you have Old Men in the Threes, JJ Redick.
JJ Redick.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
He's a good journalist. He be coming at Stephen A. too. He came at him today.
Yeah, he challenged
like,
him.
yo, he real, and he got the leverage because he played the game. So,
I think JJ Redick gonna be in somebody's front office.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, his mind is great. Yep.
I think
and in that interview as well, because they was asking him, "Did you see yourself being in media and stuff?" And he was like, "I'm in it right now, but I'm not tied to it." So he's definitely possible that he'll be able to in the front office or just in part of the organization in any way. So,
wow, yeah, somebody gonna pull him, man.
Yeah, he talks good, bro. I think he know what he's doing. He'll be good.
Redick, he's definitely. I like him.
I like Tim Legler too.
But
I bet he should have been had a job.
Yeah,
in somebody's organization.
He asked these superstars on his podcast like them tough questions, like, you feel me, and they comfortable with answering them because he's a peer. So it ain't like that, that journalism versus player animosity.
Where they hesitant and holding stuff back.
Yep, the trust is there. Yeah, it's fire. It's good, definitely good dialogue. You learn a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He had an interview with Joel Embiid, I think last week, which was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't watched the John B one. It was
I
fire.
saw a piece of
Yeah,
it.
it was nice. And he got Adebayo coming on this week. So
Bam. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Oh, you got Bam? Yeah.
I like the Draymond Greens. Like it gave a lot of insight about 2015
Celtics.
the finals. Like
Yeah.
they be like
Hey,
talking about a lot of stuff.
hey, I forgot the Lakers play tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm staying up to
Oh
watch.
shit! It's crazy. We all
All
forgot.
three niggas is out.
Boston gonna shock the world.
That's what bro. I told people, I was like, y'all
They the
don't
hottest team.
underestimate them, man. You can't
Yo,
underestimate them.
Tatum
And
is the only dude I've seen besides Giannis like kill KD like that, bro. KD can't hold him. Like I
and
don't know,
look,
it's rare to say, but
Boston
and
got
I
the
think
right
I think
time.
they're going hard at this game because they don't want to play Toronto the first round because I guess everybody's not vaccinated on their team or something going on with that. But
oh wow.
we'll see. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why the last game they had with them, you had a bunch of players out.
Tatum, Brown, and Horford.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not vaccinated.
I thought it was one more person as well.
It is, but those are like the top that I think Marcus Smart vaccinated though.
And another thing, I know Booker and CP3 ain't play last night, but the Suns don't want to see the Clippers in the first round, bro.
That's tough.
I'm telling you, bro. They know
That
them.
is
They
tough.
yo, I'm telling you.
They know what's
They
up.
play them
Hey,
hard.
Norman Powell. That Norman Powell pickup was
He
good,
had
man.
20 yesterday. Like he looked good. Like he
And
never got
people,
injured.
Norman Powell, I thought people were really saying that he wasn't a good player. I'm like, have y'all looked at him play?
Nah, Norman
He's
Powell
good,
is
man.
dog,
He's
bro.
a hooper.
They
How much
got
he scored,
him.
Loyalty?
Man, the Suns is too
He
deep.
scored 24 off of injury.
Yeah, they got him,
Yep.
Batum, and Covington to throw at Booker. Booker ain't never seen no three like that coming at him in the playoffs, like just throwing at him, like bro.
Yeah.
And Morris, they gonna be putting bodies on him. Like that's gonna be a series, bro. It's gonna be a series. Then they got Hartstein and Zubac for DeAndre. They can match up, bro. They can match up. Reggie playing good. Don't let Maxey start. I mean, don't let him start going crazy again. Like in the
You talking
playoffs.
about Terrence Mann?
Terrence Mann, going. Yeah, I always get them mixed
Yeah,
up.
that nigga.
They look like, he had 30.
Yeah, that nigga's
Yeah,
nice.
that's true, Loyalty. They do kind of fake mommy.
They really do.
They play
I ain't
big in the
thought about
playoffs.
that.
And then the coach, Ty Lue. Like, you always got a chance with Ty Lue. I'm telling you, bro, they scary. I watched the whole game yesterday. I'm like, yo, I know CP3 and Booker not playing, bro, but they not scared of the Suns like everybody else.
All right, so let me ask y'all this. I want to go around. I want to start with Bonner, Loyalty, in order like this. Then Dad. I want y'all coach. You building a team. I want y'all coach and y'all fix the Lakers. Y'all opinion. Is y'all opinion? So it's not no right or wrong thing.
For a coach.
For the
all right.
coach.
Yeah.
And the players, like what move you like for Russ, whoever, like however you want to do it.
Well, for me, and I know it probably won't ever happen. I would like to bring in with the because I think LeBron is going to resign. I think I would like to bring in like a Mark Jackson. That's my ideal coach. And whatever type of trade we make with Russ, I feel like we need to get bigger on the wings, and we also need to look forward to getting younger. And also, they have to be serviceable. And what I mean by that is they can hit an open shot. They're not just out there missing. They're going 0 for 5, 0 for 6 every game. And then, they're not even really giving us a lot on defense. I want serviceable big men who can hit an open shot, who can go make a shot. And I feel like just that alone. And with AD, because I don't think we're getting rid of him. They're going to trust him for another year. I feel like they should hire somebody or do something to help him out with his body this offseason. But that's just mine. Mark Jackson. Then we need to get bigger wings and also get a legitimate center, so AD won't have to play the 4.
All right, Loyalty. What about you? How you fixing the Lakers? You the GM.
I don't want Quinn Snyder because I don't think he good with like personnel, like bringing in players and trades. I don't know his say so on that, and I don't want Doc because if Doc was to come, that would, say he failed as we just getting damaged goods from Philly. So I don't want that. You know what I mean? So, coach, I don't know Sam Cassell's. I don't know his like situation, but I want a coach like that, like young, like new, hungry, you know, players will respect, like a player coach type dude. I don't want no Dan Tony, even though he like that. But somebody like a Sam Cassell, I don't know if he trying to be a head coach or whatever, but somebody like that, like he said, Mark Jackson. I've been wanting Mark Jackson over everybody. So I'll take that for coach. I like the Elder trade if we could do that. Westbrook for Fox and Holmes. Give AD the big man support. And I like Fox at the guard. I want to see what we could get for THT. Hopefully we can move him. Hopefully we bring back Nunn. We got him at the guard. I like the Oubre and the Rozier too. Don't get me wrong. Oubre, yeah, I like that for Westbrook. If like it's the last case and that's we got to settle for that. I like that. Resign LeBron. I don't know how the money work or whatever, but bro, like we gotta, like you said, Kareem, we gotta get away from that. Surround LeBron with just shooters, whether they old or we gotta break that mold. LeBron is older. The NBA moving in a different place. It's just a new NBA, bro. Like it's not working no more. So we gotta go away from that. And just bringing good players for like LeBron and AD backup if they go down, or like LeBron can't be leading the NBA or third or second in minutes. Like these are people not talking about, but we gotta have support for them, bro. LeBron will be 38 next year. Like whether he's still going crazy or whatever, we gotta get our boys some rest. So
yeah, they really are.
Yeah,
this game, but yeah, bro. Man, I just don't know because I would love to get a player who could go get his own, who's a legitimate star. So Brian ain't playing 35, 40 minutes a game, but we'll see, man. Hey, this game really going in right now.
They going in, right? So let me ask y'all this: do y'all like the Russ with the Knicks with the foreign aid?
Not at all.
Nah,
not at all. I don't know why people keep saying Fournier. Have y'all watched him? He's inconsistent. He can't play defense. But he's not good, man.
The New York media, they were saying that. They was putting the Knicks. I mean Russ with the because the Knicks want a point guard.
Fried Lynn, you're right. They do need 3-and-D wings, but I mean we'll see. Because if I'm being honest, I really don't have a lot of faith in our front office. So we'll see though.
Smart has 7 threes. That boy different, man. I wish we could get Marcus Smart. I've been calling for him since last year, man.
He go hard. He step up in big games though.
That boy got heart, man.
Somebody said keep Vogel's voices has left this team. He has he can't stay with this team.
He can't. Like you say, he can't.
There's no way they can work that out.
Like you said, he can't. Like if they want to, they just can't.
Yo, to the people in the comments, like y'all know y'all could come up here, right, and come to Link. We not like other platforms where like Kareem opened it up to everybody.
Yeah, everybody can come up. Yeah.
I just like to say that every time because people be feeling like they can't come up and like voice their comments.
You're right. Yeah. Everybody opinion and stuff count here.
Yeah. But remember your name when you come up, your name got to match what it is in the chat.
Exactly. Y'all heard what Bonner said? It had to match. So this way, I don't want no foreign names. Cause that shit be bugged out what people do, man.
Yeah,
I'm still tripping off that, man. That's lame.
Yo, they really try to say I was doing that and all. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't do that weird.
Lame, man.
Yeah, I was doing it like I was coming in doing it with us. Like I'll say something on somebody in the panel, and y'all knew it was me because I'll still talk and snap and whatever. Like I'll say like Aaron is crazy or something like that.
You know,
I was doing it then.
To come with a lot of different names.
You
say Google suck.
Stuff like that.
And they figured you was like real computer savvy, so they said, "Is this dude doing this?"
Yeah, they bug. It just disappeared all of a sudden, I guess now. Well, yeah,
Bobby Portis, man. That's a good player, man.
My man said Bobby Portis sucked, and I'm telling you, like that boy good. He was good in college. I watched him in college. Bobby Portis was good. Like
Yeah,
people
Bobby
like
Portis is good.
like
That's kind of like a prototype how you want your four to be. 6'10", can step out, shoot.
yeah.
Exactly.
And he ain't
Mid
scared
range
of
is decent.
nobody.
Yeah, give you energy. Play with passion. Like man, that's
Yeah, when Giannis want to take over, man, it's scary. This boy got the league. Only thing that can stop Giannis is injuries at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
That boy.
that's why I don't get because you got people who still say that you can build a wall with him. I'm
No,
like, bro,
he got
he
past
can
that.
shoot now,
Yeah,
man.
yep. And
It's
he
not
challenges
working.
himself to shoot the big shot. He not like I remember when LeBron had that problem. LeBron still wasn't taking that shot. Giannis is coming out saying, "Yo, I got something to prove. I'm not just going to
Yeah,
the hole. I want
bro.
to shoot." Like he's
So
outspoken. Like
so you can think you want to set up a wall. You'll be sadly mistaken because he gonna pull up and
he
he
did
Yeah,
it.
hitting
go
it
pull up.
respectfully.
He did it the other night versus the Nets in the clutch, and you could tell he wanted that. He could have got to the basket. He crossed
Yeah, he
over,
could have.
stepped back, and he hit that three. Like he challenging himself in game. Like he different, man. He different. I don't know though. Like my man was like, "You think he gonna pass LeBron?" Like I'm like, Kobe got 5, and people still put LeBron ahead of him. Not to bring up Kobe or the dead or nothing, but I'm just saying, like the way people argue. I think Giannis never really like his adversity. Like if he just running straight through,
But they
like
may
people,
pass him in rings. What they saying?
yeah, like pass him in rings or the go. I don't know. Go.
It's early because you never know.
Yeah,
Because
it's still
just because
Yeah,
somebody
you
get a
can't.
ring early in their career, it's hard.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
it takes was another team put together some time to do it.
Exactly. Yep. This
That
new
ring
NBA.
thing is not easy. You just never
Nah,
know.
not in this new NBA. You might be the favorite last year. You ain't gonna be the favorite next
Exactly.
year. Teams
Yeah.
is making moves every year to get better than you, like to do one up.
And then these young players is good these days.
Yeah,
Like after
real
like
good.
now it takes them like 2 years and then they good. Like how good John Morant. How many years John Morant been? 3 years?
3 years.
See how good he is right now?
Yeah.
What Marcus?
Do you think John Morant is better than Gary Payton when Gary Payton was at his best?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Say different. NBA was different.
Nah, I know it was different, but it's just the guards now, man. Like even when D Rose was at his height, like none of them old guards is better than D Rose at his height. You ask me.
D Rose is
Stuff what D
a
Rose was doing.
D Rose gave you an MVP at what 20, 21?
That dunk he caught on
That's.
Goran Dragic in Phoenix, like yo, I watched that live. That dude
I
was
wish he would have
different.
never got hurt, man. I would
yeah.
have because he never reached his full potential.
Yeah,
If he'd gave us at least
And that would have been
three
scary.
more years. If he'd gave us 3 more years, I would like to see at least 3 more years. And then got hurt after that. But he got hurt too early. When he got hurt,
Yeah,
like
he
his
did.
3rd year, right? 4th year.
yeah.
He won 25.
When he
What
got hurt,
most most bias, man. When you can't say stuff like that.
about what? What he ain't like?
Like the thing I said about Derrick Rose being about better than them old, like the guards old back then when he was at his height.
Stop the slander, man. I came in right on that bull.
What's the slander? Who was better? Who he wasn't better
Isaiah
than?
Thomas was better.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
Isaiah Thomas got 2 of them things. How many he got?
We can't go off rings though.
Okay, we gonna go off wins. Go off how he played. Isaiah Thomas got wherever he wanted to on the floor.
Rose was an
Either was going
explosive guard, man. He was dunking on everybody.
Isaiah was crossing over everybody and scoring.
Isaiah was a monster.
Yeah, he was a monster. He played on that hobble ankle, like players wouldn't even be able to play now.
Brother, but that's
like
why I said he was on a whole nut. Like
Isaiah was different.
D-Rose was flashy. D Rose was good, but he wasn't on Isaiah level. The mental.
No, I'm not talking about his career, but D Rose was
talking
tough
about
too.
playing the game. I'm talking about on the court, man. I'm not talking about career.
His
I'm talking
career
about
was shortened though.
Who?
D Rose.
No, I'm talking about when you say at their height. I'm talking about at the height of their play. Isaiah was a better player.
Nah.
Yeah.
Isaiah can't do. Listen, D Rose could do everything Isaiah could do and more.
No, he couldn't. No, he could not.
What not?
No, he could not.
Hey, Mos, can we even really say for certain? Because D Rose never got in his prime really.
No, but he
Injuries
brought it up.
prevented that.
He brought it up.
What
He
can
brought it up at his height.
Isaiah do that D Rose couldn't do?
Isaiah could score better.
He could shoot.
Nah,
He could
like
shoot.
you gotta
He
think.
was
D
he
Rose
was
was getting 50-point games, bro.
he was more clutch. Look, Isaiah was getting 50+
D
games.
Rose was clutch too.
Isaiah was a scorer.
And D Rose had more of a leg up package. That floater was unstoppable, bro.
And his mid range wasn't nothing to sneeze at either. D Rose, he
Isaiah
could shoot.
wasn't
But
either,
Isaiah
though.
was, see, y'all not listening. Isaiah was better, I'm telling y'all. Isaiah was a scorer.
Yeah, but
Isaiah tempered his scoring back for the bad boys to win that chip.
But D
Isaiah
Rose, he got him in explosiveness and
when they were
athleticism,
scoring like
bro.
130 point. Isaiah had hops. Isaiah could boom too. Y'all don't know about that.
I do, but not like D Rose.
Not like Rose.
He wasn't like Rose, but he had hops still. And Isaiah handles was ridiculous.
We not see, and that's what people in the comments comparing them to D Rose. It's not their overall.
Not at all.
We not
Okay,
gonna Isaiah like that.
But you said what guard back then could compare to like the guards today?
But because most you say a guard like John Stockton.
You said
John
who
Stockton wouldn't be able to hold a candle to him.
Who?
John Stockton.
John Stockton.
But John Stockton not athletic as those guys, but John Stockton is smarter than almost every last of these point guards playing now.
Yeah, when you playing with the best scorer in NBA history, you're gonna look
John Stockton made him the best scorer.
I don't know. They made each
John
other.
Stockton was the one stripping 7'3" centers back then. You held that ball down, John Stockton was taking it. He was rough.
He's strong.
He was rough.
Hey, I'm about to hop off, fellas, before this game come on.
Go ahead. I'm not comparing
Yeah,
players.
I'll holler at y'all, man.
Y'all in the comments, I'm not comparing players. I'm just saying what D Rose brought to the game, we never seen from not saying we never seen from a guard, but he brought something different from the guard position.
That's my point. I didn't come and say nothing about that point, but you saying these old time guys could not compare. When we had guys, it's stuff that we had guards doing that these guards now don't do.
What?
Who doing what? Like say you got a Pistol Pete. Who doing what he do?
What do you mean? Westbrook did something no guard ever done back then.
Who doing what Magic Johnson do now?
Who did? He already did what Magic did. Westbrook.
No, he didn't.
What you talk about? Winning champ? We not talking about
I'm talking about his style of play. Magic's style of play.
When you think of Magic, you think of triple double.
No, we don't. When we think of Magic, you think of Showtime. That's the first thing you think of.
Nah, I think of triple doubles too.
But Magic, it wasn't about the triple double with him. It was about Showtime. It was about running the court, feeding his play. He fed the players. He got them hyped. He got them.
For sure. He had that team around him too.
That team around him was they wasn't winning nothing when he walked on that court. They was out of there, and they wasn't no championship team like that. They was out of there, even with Kareem out there throwing sky hooks. How many championships did the Lakers win in the 70s?
He said John Morant is doing this now. Yeah, John Morant is. That's what I'm saying. He 3 years, 4 years in, and he like that boy different, bro. He can get 50 on a given night.
But think about this though.
Kareem, he doing it against the highest level. Like I'm not saying back then the defense they didn't play, and we got to have a whole stream about that. Kareem, I broke my boy down. I was sending this dude scores from the 90s. Them scores used to be like 180 to 175, 135, 160. Them scores was high as hell. So what was the defense?
Come on, Loyalty, stop it.
Well, I can show you games. I can show you the games.
You pick a few games that the scores like that.
Not a few games, bro.
The defensive was especially in the league.
It's a lot to get.
Brother, stop
whole
it.
Seasons,
stop
brother.
It. That's cap right there all together. Come on now. The highest scoring average was like the early, the 50s and like the early 80s. But in the 90s, especially the late 90s,
it was show you a lot of scores of over 150 points.
And it got too bad in the 2000s where they had to change the rules. So
I can show you early 90s, mid 90s.
I know. Ain't nobody denying you can show me a game or two. That don't mean nothing.
It ain't game or two. It's way more. It's over 25 games.
This dude has choked a layup. No, the average points in the 90s wasn't no 130, 140.
I'm gonna put the link in the Instagram, bro.
brother. And this is the thing too. You talk. Look, Kareem. He talking about what?
I'm
Ja
not
doing
talking
his
about
first
the
season.
average.
What, dude? Let me tell loyalty. What was
In this new NBA, you will never see one game like that, and these better
doing in
scorers.
his first season? Kareem, tell him what Iverson was doing his
I
first
know
season.
what he was doing. Iverson
Come
was
on
my
now,
favorite player.
But don't say we ain't seen this in the old. That's my only point. Great
That's
players.
not old. That's when the NBA started getting revolutionized, bro.
Bro,
that's ridiculous.
Bro, when Iverson is over 20 years removed from the league.
I know he's not old though. That's not old.
What?
Nah, that's not old days.
We never seen this now.
No, when I talk about older guards, I was talking about Gary Payton, Kevin Johnson, them type of
Gary
guys.
Payton played against Iverson, man. Come on now.
Right, he was at the end of his career. Most. What do you?
Come on.
Most he talk. I know he talk about like 80s and 90s, early 90s.
Yeah, AI came in. He was the new guard. The NBA ain't seen nothing like AI when he came in the league.
But no, come on now. That's
AI gave players like D Rose that thing to give him that flash and all that. Yeah, Magic was flashy, but they wasn't flashy like no AI. They ain't have that culture. They ain't have corn braids and all that. They wasn't.
That don't have nothing to do with the play.
It do. Look at Ja Morant now. Yeah, swag and all that. That has something to do with play.
Swag don't have shit to do with the game or playing on the court, man.
You
Come
think
on
not?
Now. Your swag ain't gonna make you play no better.
You crazy?
No, it ain't. Your corn ain't making you play better. Where you get this shit from?
You don't think so?
What did he? I made it cut y'all off. What did he say about Kobe? Because everybody keeps saying he disrespecting Kobe crazy.
Who said that?
First Red's dog said the Red said I can't take it, man.
Who disrespected Kobe?
He said Bang over there disrespecting Kobe crazy right now.
That's all he do.
And this guy, Mind Your Own said it, and this guy here, the guy said he unsubbed to him because he said he disrespecting him crazy. They say do it all the time. They say do it all the time.
That's all. Look, when LeBron, he feel like a weakness,
it ain't nothing to talk about.
He played more defense. He played more defense this year than Bron did all year. That's all they do. They tear down everybody. That's why I would say this. Look, great players are in every era. Great play. You can find a great player we ain't never seen like, and we ain't gonna see nothing like.
That's what I think. Most. Like in the comments, y'all think when people have a discussion and a dialogue, they compare them or saying they just flat out better. No, you could agree to disagree, or two things can be right. I see people in the comments. If y'all making your comments, come on the panel and explain your point. Loyalty comparing Westbrook to Magic should be banned. I'm not comparing them to Magic. You can't. One has 5 championships, so how many Magic got? Westbrook has 0. It's no comparison. What do you mean? Like, but I'm talking about
loyalty. You brung it up.
I brung it up as far as
this is my thing. You can look. I praise guys. But I don't have to tear down another or say we ain't never seen nothing like
you. We didn't see nothing like what we see like Kevin Durant back then.
But you said them guys. What you
tell
said?
Me what you seen like Kevin Durant back then.
This is the point. You said they were not as good as these guys now.
Listen to this, most. Before D Rose caught that dunk on Goran Dragic, did you ever see a guard dunk on somebody like that?
Yes, I did.
Who?
Thompson. You ever heard of Skywalker, my brother? 6'3", booming on everybody. Look him up.
Thompson who?
Look up the Skywalker. 6'3", booming on everybody in the league, brother. David Thompson.
I know David Thompson.
Okay, then.
He wasn't dunking like D Rose, man.
Nobody athletic, wasn't nobody. He was booming on more people than D Rose.
Nah, he wasn't doing that like D Rose, man.
He was dumping crazy on people.
He was more explosive than D Rose. Y'all telling me that, Kareem?
D Rose is better than David Thompson.
Huh?
But I said D Rose to me better than David Thompson.
D Rose was a better scorer, had a better jumper than D Rose did.
D Rose game better.
No,
David Thompson had ups though.
Yeah. David Thompson,
that's all he had was hops. Though.
Him and leading the league and scoring 6'2", 6'3".
That's all I ever heard of David Thompson is hops.
And he had a jumper. Look him up.
He wasn't no D Rose, bro.
Bro,
he wasn't no Ja Morant.
His career was cut short too. His career was cut short with drug addiction.
Somebody in the comments said Vince Carter more explosive than D Rose. It's not about who more explosive. Like, yeah, like
but that's our point, loyalty. You say like these guys now are better than they was then because we didn't see them do this, but we can bring up a bunch of players.
No, but I'm saying
what these guys doing now.
if you would have put D Rose in that era in the 90s, like Gary Payton, Kevin Johnson, and all them, he would have looked it wouldn't have been nobody who looked like him back then.
Which look like don't mean nothing. Would he be more effective or the C would be the same player?
Yes, he still would
point.
be.
We had guys, but this the point. You're saying like he's better because he's superior just because it's years later. Like time don't make players better. The work they put in make them better.
No, the game has evolved.
We don't see nobody.
D-Rose had to work, bro. He got MVP over prime LeBron, bro.
The game has changed, but ain't no
MVP over a year when LeBron could have got deep as a player.
Who playing like what forward like doing the thing
forward is like KD
or Dominique Wilkins do. We could bring up guys like
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique
Wilkins would be able to hold a candle to KD?
Yes. Dominique Wilkins was battling Larry Bird, my brother.
I'm asleep.
Dominique Wilkins used to battle Larry Bird, both of them going 40 and 50 points in a game. You think he's a KD?
KD is a different monster.
Yeah, hold on. It depends what y'all saying. Now, if you ask KD a better player, but if you say
Dominique, I'm not even Dominique was good, bro. But Dominique
is my brother. Dominique is strong as hell. He going right through KD chest.
Are you kidding me, man?
Dude, Dominique Wilkins was going through real chest back in the 80s and 90s.
I saw Dominique.
Dominique Wilkins was booming on real.
I saw him.
Hold up 1 second. Who's he? Because I'm a see. I know this guy here asked to come on. Yo, what up, bro?
Yo, what up, my dogs? What up? Can you hear me?
You sound cool. Hold on. Let me see what this guy's about right here.
Yeah, let them all come up. They got a lot of
no, we had to pull up. Craziness is being talked right now.
No, but I had to do it because guys is being disrespectful with this channel. They doing dumb stuff.
Fake
so
names.
Sure, they right.
Word.
Y'all cool though. Say y'all peace. Go ahead.
No, salute. No disrespect to this.
This guy cool. I saw him on what's the name channel today.
First of all, how old you an old school guy? So you coming up to the you biased.
I saw him
tell him, let him know.
Bro, I saw old school and young, bro. I'm middle aged, so I don't disrespect. Trust me,
bro,
I know
I'm gonna turn 43 this year, but
I've seen
the
play.
80s and 90s. I've seen it all.
How you most how you gonna tell me, bro? I was filming Dominique games on freaking bootleg tapes, bro. I will put tape in the little hole and film it for my uncle. 2:00 in the morning. Yes, Jordan. I stayed up and watched
he was with the Clippers.
Yes.
Come on now.
All Dominique, bro.
You wasn't watching no Dominique. You wasn't watching no ball in the 80s.
Bro.
You was born in 85, brother.
Nah, I wasn't watching them in the 80s. The early 90s, yeah.
Hold up. What is y'all argument though? Because
it's not even an argument.
Well, what y'all debate? Because I think Kevin Durant better, but Dominique would have got his points against Kevin Durant.
We seen a Dominique. We ain't never seen no Durant, man.
Exactly.
This is my point.
But you make a point but I can say every era we haven't seen a certain player play like that.
All eras we never seen no
loyalty.
We seen Reggie Miller. We seen Reggie Miller. We thought that was the end-all duel, but we never seen no Steph.
Exactly.
Loyalty. Where is Shaq at right now?
What you mean where's Shaq? We never seen
Shaq.
No, that's not. Giannis is not Shaq. They two different players. Giannis is not Shaq.
Where is Jordan?
It ain't no Jordans.
Where is Larry Bird?
Kawhi?
Where is Larry Bird?
Luka Doncic.
No, he's not.
Nah.
Yes, he is.
Larry is his own self.
He has better numbers than Larry right now.
Larry is not Luka, bro.
Larry Legend. He's not Larry Legend, brother.
Nah, they're two different players.
You never seen a Larry. You never seen a Larry. You never seen a man.
I'm not dissing no new school players. I'm saying that you got great players we naming the best of the best now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Top players. But I'm saying that the top players you always going to find like that. That's my point. But you can't say that I'm gonna take I don't think you're not gonna take a player and say I'm gonna put him back then. He's gonna dominate because he's gonna look much better than them because that era was weak.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that, but Durant would be any era. Durant, LeBron, these dudes, they just different, bro.
Was so good. Why don't he win now?
He do win now. What do you mean?
He don't. He got 2 chips with Golden State. If he's so dominant,
He had a
why
torn
he not?
Achilles, came back,
Why
still
he's not
getting
doing
50 in
it
games.
in his
You gotta
era?
understand, most. The game is not like how it was back then. Y'all say, why isn't he win? You can't win with one player, bro.
Exactly.
I've seen KD and Kyrie go off respectively 40 and 30 respectively and still lose.
You never could win with
You
one
gotta
player.
think,
But you're acting like. But you're saying that
Mike
he's so
was
superior.
Mike was played a team in Utah who got 54 points in the championship series, bro.
You're saying that he's so superior that he can go back there and win it all by himself.
No, I never said that. You would still need a team back then.
You said you drop him in that era, D Rose and them, they're gonna look much better because that era ain't good.
Yeah,
but
even still that you still need a team. You still need a team. Even Jordan need a Paxson.
Yeah, but
Jordan need a Kerr.
He got a team now, and it's not happening.
Who got a team now?
All these players you saying, KD,
nah, they ain't got no team, bro.
No, the team is weak, bro.
Bro, yo, most before the James Harden, they had played 21 games together.
I'm not even counting that. I'm not counting Brooklyn and all of that. When he was with OKC, y'all always bring.
They went to the finals.
KD was so ridiculous.
They went to the finals.
So like KD is not on a level.
Put it in perspective. Who's he losing to? He's losing.
KD not on their level.
Listen, he lost to the greatest shooter to ever play the game in Steph. He lost to LeBron in the final. Like, look at the people he losing to, bro. It ain't like
so we give him credit for losing to.
No, I'm not saying we don't give him credit, but you act like he's not winning.
This is what's stopping him from getting there.
Yeah.
Can I ask why we're comparing today's players with the 80s and 90s?
We not comparing, bro.
You are comparing. You brought it up.
No,
the chat is a little bit, and you are. Yes, you are.
Nah,
you can't compare. You can't put
I'm not
Doncic on the same level as Larry Bird. You can't.
Go ahead.
Two different eras.
I never said that.
It's 2 different eras. There was a defensive league back then. This league is about shooting threes. It's totally different now.
Offense. It's about offense. There's a difference.
Yeah, it's totally different. It's 100% different.
Yeah, but it's still based on skill. They're still playing basketball, bro.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. But if Kevin Durant was back in the 90s,
he still would have been shooting from half.
He'd be getting bullied. You can't tell me Anthony Mason wouldn't have taken to the court.
Yo, fam,
sir. What are you talking about?
Yo, fam, I don't know who you are talking, but y'all say bullied and all that, but y'all act like Jordan wasn't getting to the line 19 times, 15 times a game, bro.
But Jordan was
check the numbers
35 times a game. Come on now.
I agree with that.
At the top of the key with the ball. Jordan went to the rack.
All right, KD
I'm saying you can't compare 2 different eras.
Don't go to the rack hard as Jordan. So
yeah, right. KD 90% from the free throw. KD 90% from free throw every year, bro. I get to the line.
You can't really compare 2 eras. It's different. It is way different.
I wasn't even trying to compare the eras, Kareem. All I was saying is you never seen a KD.
That's exactly what
you never seen a KD. You never
you
seen
are comparing them.
That's exactly what you did. You said the era is worse. This era is better. That's what you're saying.
That's what you saying.
Now hold on, OG. I got a question.
Those words never came out of my mouth.
I got a question for OG. Now listen, do you respect Kevin Durant's opinion? That's what I need to know first thing first.
Absolutely.
So he came
talked about it
show the other day.
Yeah.
And they admitted that there is a greater talent pool in the NBA now than ever. But understand what he's saying.
Exactly.
Because firstly, stretch fours have disappeared. That bully game is totally disappeared because you literally can't get a starting spot unless you can shoot a 3. Like, that's just where the game is at. Specifically, look at right now. There's 3 guys averaging 30. In the entire of Jordan's career, there was never 3 guys averaging 30. Max 2 guys.
And that don't mean because they didn't play D. That's just more skill.
Hold up. It's one thing, like, say, when you say stuff about that, certain things you say I agree with. But other things you say, you know they're not facts.
But most he broke down a timeline like how Edo Turkoglu, how they started it, and like he was giving real. He wasn't being biased or nothing. He broke.
But in the same way, so y'all to me, I respect what KD said, right? But y'all respect what Shaq says. Do y'all respect what Barkley says?
Yeah.
Do y'all respect what the Dr. J and them says about this league? And they're big men. And
Yeah.
the over and their point is
you put Shaq
right,
anywhere, ain't nobody stopping him.
The point of the big man, right? I'm not talking. See, bully ball came about once later in like the mid 90s with the Knicks really start playing bully ball. Like the bad boy Pistons, they played a mix of defense and they had finesse players. They didn't play that bully, get the ball, bang in the hole like Barkley and Shaq did. That was later on in the mid to late 90s. So
no, that was, you're wrong, because bully ball was Lambeer in the Pistons 88, 89, 90 season.
That's what
no. Lambeer did not play bully ball. Lambeer was
he did.
No, Lambeer was a dirty player. He didn't play bully ball. I'm talking about
that
bullying.
is dude, oh my god, if you're a dirty player, that's not
I'm talking about bullying. No, I'm talking about bullying when you get the ball like Barkley, right? And you bullying like they said, he would bully and punish KD, which I don't believe that. Get the ball right in the post and you bully your way to the rim and score a layup. That's bully ball. Lambeer was one of the first. Lambeer played pick and roll. Lambeer shot threes. Lambeer didn't post up.
Okay, so what would you call it? What would you call it? Should we call it bloodbath? Like it was a bloodbath in the late 80s, and then it went to bully ball. It got weaker.
Because of that style of play.
No,
let's be real.
Style of play was weak and strong.
The 80s, right? The team with the most championship in the 80s were the Showtime Lakers. They did not play bully ball. What the Celtics started doing was the Celtics started hammering the Lakers to get them off their game. They got a whole documentary on it. And then when
they got basketball.
And so the Lakers won 5 championships in the 80s, not playing bully ball.
35 years old.
Who?
You got to be 35 years old.
No, I'm 47 years old.
Most is not. He old.
Yeah,
no,
you're a little bit younger than. So you didn't even see it.
So you telling me the Lakers didn't win 5 championships in the 80s?
He's saying it.
They did.
Lakers won 5 championships.
Yeah, they did, but it's about bully ball.
Kareem, did the Lakers play bully ball?
You want to talk about bully ball? It was created by the Pistons in the late 80s and 90s. And then Jordan took over, and then the Knicks took over with Xavier McDaniel Mason and tried to bully Jordan. And then it went on. And then all of a sudden the league got weak.
He never played basketball. He don't know what bully ball is.
No, you're mixing definitions.
Yeah, he don't know what bully ball is because he never played the game.
People in the chat don't want to hear it because they can't hear it. One mic. That's what everybody's saying.
That's what I'm telling you.
Tricky Nicky, what you were saying? Oh, I want you to respond to Tricky Nicky. What you were saying, Tricky Nicky?
What I'm saying is,
if
you look at it from 88, 89, 89, 90, the Pistons started to basically, he calls it bully ball. Okay, fine, bully ball. Well, that's what the Pistons were doing. I can call it a bloodbath if you want to change the terminology. But Lambeer, they would shove guys to the floor. And then when everybody started seeing Michael Jordan take over and beat Magic in them, and then beat Clyde Drexler, and then beat Charles Barkley, the Knicks came out with, well, here we go. We got Xavier McDaniel, Anthony Mason, Patrick Ewing. Let's bully him, and Charles Oakley, and let's throw him to the floor. We bullied him, right? Didn't matter. Shooters won even in that era. But the problem is, it got weak around 2002.
Yep,
and it didn't get strong again until about 2004 when the Pistons did it with Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace. And when they finally did it to Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone, when they bullied them a little bit, that's when it kind of went away. And then you saw Tim Duncan and maybe LeBron, but it got soft after that.
Y'all get bully ball mixed with soft and strong. No. You could try all the bullying you want with Shaq, but you can't bully that size. He's going to bully through you at the end of the day. Hacking and playing dirty basketball, it only works so much. That's just a bailout to somebody who don't want to play real D and slide their feet. Hacking somebody on purpose, no. Dirty fouls, trying to end it, no. That's not basketball. Now it's
hold on. Back in the 90s, hand checking was legal. You could
Y'all
hand
keep
check
saying
somebody.
that hand checking. What
You
what
could
you
go
gonna
like
do
this
with a
and put your
hand check
hand.
versus hand check Steph Curry? You get close to him and KD, they going right past you. You can
No,
do all
I'm
that
saying
hand
if
checking.
Steph Curry was getting hand checked, do you think he's hitting all those
Michael
threes?
Jordan, all them dudes is trying to hand check AI, trying to hold them, touch them, foul. AI,
you
you see
crazy.
what he brought to the game, bro.
But Jordan was
Alright,
older
bro.
than though. Jordan
No,
was
I
older.
know he was older. I'm not.
And it
I'm
wasn't
not
just a
saying.
hand check.
I'm not saying. I'm
Ask
just
any
giving
old
credence
schooler.
to.
When you
I'm
hand
just
check
giving
somebody
credence
back in
to.
the 90s,
Trust
you
me.
would literally push them almost to the floor. You
Nah,
would
that
literally.
ain't working.
Yeah,
against
they
these
did it
skillful
that way,
players,
and the
bro.
refs wouldn't call a foul.
No, I think both y'all in it. I think a
Nah.
lot of us, like
Yeah, I
I'm
keep
listening.
saying a ref wouldn't call a foul. These dudes went to the line a
No,
lot, bro. Check
and
the numbers, bro.
loyalty. I think we all in agreement. He just saying what it is. He not disagreeing with you. I
just think that gets overstated. Like, oh, the game was soft. Like, bro, it's
no,
hard to
we never,
score now.
we not making that argument,
The game
loyalty.
is soft compared to back then.
Nah,
it is. These guys complain about every little thing.
The game
they
is soft
complained back
now.
then too, man.
The
They
game
give
is
them
soft now.
Kareem, you
they give
couldn't
out.
even breathe
Sometimes
on Mike, man.
Nah, it's a big. It's a everybody. Like you said. See hold up. I
But
want to say
Kareem,
one
you
thing.
couldn't even breathe on Jordan back in
Hold
the
up.
day.
You
That's
couldn't
not.
breathe
I
on
They
none
don't
of
want to talk about it. They don't want to say it.
Hold on, can I say one thing? See,
Yeah.
I want to say one thing, then y'all could have the floor. See, this is what most is saying to you, loyalty, because it's like a double standard.
How?
You
When I
was
watched
saying,
both
hold up,
eras,
hold up,
Listen,
a lot.
listen.
let me explain. Because you was like, oh, y'all don't listen to what KD and them got to say. Don't they got basketball minds? But most said, do you listen to what Barkley? Do you listen to what Isaiah? Do you listen to what they got to say? They all said the game is soft today.
Okay, Kareem. Now you say
They
that,
all
right?
say that.
You
But
say that, but when Isaiah say LeBron is better than Jordan and he's seen him on play, y'all call him a hater. Don't change your argument when it fits.
We not doing it.
Y'all narrative.
Loyalty.
Stop it,
Stop
bro.
changing the argument. We're not
Stop
talking
it.
about Jordan versus.
Stop it.
We're
Stop
not
it.
talking about Jordan versus LeBron.
I'm not
Come on now.
saying as far as Jordan and him. Isaiah
Loyalty. He's not
say
talking about.
no. Isaiah say
no.
It's not even about Jordan. Isaiah put himself in. He said he's better
But
than me.
he also named Barkley. He also named Shaq. Come on now. Don't jump.
But no, this is why he said he's better than all of them because he didn't have.
On topic. You jumping off.
You jumped off topic, loyalty.
How did I jump off topic? How?
Because you said,
he didn't.
oh, y'all
He
don't
didn't.
listen to Kevin Durant when
didn't.
he talked about basketball. And most said, okay, these guys said that the game is soft compared to back in the days. You said the game not soft compared. It is soft. Look at the rules change.
All right.
Back then you was allowed to hand check.
Hold on.
But Kareem, that don't make the game soft.
This is what I'm basically saying.
It up.
Look at
actually play real D now. When has basketball been about putting your hand on somebody? Your coach teaches you from a youth slide your feet. What the hell?
You hand check.
Let me say this, guys. You guys can argue all night, and I'll be quiet,
bro.
Look,
what
I'm basically saying.
I have a drill with my youth where they have to hold bricks and slide, bro.
We always do slide drills.
Let him say one thing. He said,
listen. Give me 1 second. This is what I'm basically saying. If you put, we got modern NBA players today. You got Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. I'm going to go at the Brooklyn Nets here. And no disrespect to the Nets. But if you want to talk hand checking, I think Kyrie Irving's game would be greatly affected by that. Now, if you're going to tell me Kevin Durant can't play in the old school era, I would disagree because Kevin Durant, he's so tall, he's lengthy, and he just shoot over you. But it would affect players like Kyrie in today's NBA. It would. Bottom line.
I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree with that, big dog.
I disagree with that because Kyrie Irving, how his dribble is, he can get. It doesn't matter. Like say,
exactly, it doesn't matter.
And like Jordan,
we've seen it with AI, man. In the
exactly.
Look at AI. Look at Isaiah Thomas. Look at Jordan. Look at Dominic. Guys with a great first step. That hand check is all.
Exactly.
And y'all talk about AI being revolutionary. Look at LeBron. Like he's AI, Durant, Jordan. He Magic all in one. Like
No, you're not.
Yeah.
He's not all in one.
What?
Yeah, he is. Why y'all
He's his
do
own
that,
man. Look,
man?
he's his
All right,
own.
man.
I'm saying he's his own.
He got magic
man.
vision. He got magic vision court awareness. He got
Bron
Jordan
is his-
athleticism.
Bron
What
is
else
his
you want
own.
to say?
Bron is his own man.
Damn
Put
near
him on
he
the level
shooting.
of
He
LeBron
shoot better
James.
than he shoot better than Barkley.
See, brother, I'm not
From
arguing
the
with
three.
you. I'm saying that Bron is his own man. He made his own name.
So two people are right. So two people are right. Me and you both right.
So I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying he's
but
his
I'm
own
just
man.
saying. But don't say no, he ain't. So you
Yo,
disrespect
you can never debate with New York dudes, bro.
He's from Chicago, bro. He's not from New York.
No,
I'm talking about you.
Look, you could debate with anybody, and it don't make us.
Debate with me.
It's just a talk. It's just conversation. It's not perfect.
Dialogue,
You
man.
from New York too, Chicky Nicky?
You know,
You
if
talking-
you guys think about it,
You
like
from New
we
York?
look at it, like no, I'm from Michigan. I'm wearing a Lions hat right now. I'm actually a Tigers fan, a Lions fan. I love my Pistons, but I'm a Knicks fan diehard. Yes. Patrick Ewing jersey right now. But the reality is, let's think about this. If you actually think about it, it doesn't matter what these players are doing today with Kevin Durant and Kyrie. If they played back in the day, I'd like to see what Karl Malone would do to Kevin Durant. I'd like to see that match.
He would ball him up. That's what he would do.
Yeah, for sure.
Too
Be
big
real.
for
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Akeem
I'm not-
Olajuwon.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Can you
but, like,
imagine Akeem Olajuwon guarding Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant will stop him up. He'll stop him up.
No,
Yeah,
can
but
you
he
see
wouldn't be
Kevin
able to
Durant
hold
guarding
Hakeem
Akeem?
either. Nobody would be
Akeem
able to
would
hold
get
Hakeem
50
either.
on him.
Yeah, Hakeem, and he played defense.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he would, bro.
If he did it on
Nobody
Shaq,
stopping
if he
Hakeem
did it on Shaq and David
Y'all gotta
Robinson,
remember,
they
Kobe,
both of them were 7
Durant,
feet
all
tall,
these
my
guys
brother.
go to Hakeem for footwork. That tells you a lot about Hakeem
footwork.
and who he was.
Right.
Yeah, but nobody can guard Kevin Durant, like in history, guys. Like, don't even get to it. Like nobody can guard.
Notice how I didn't even bring up Patrick Ewing. I brought up Akeem, and I'm a Knicks fan.
Hey, y'all, but I think this is what we doing all these guys disservice. We talking about the best of the best. Forget the best of the best.
Yeah.
Throw them away.
Okay.
Let's talk about THTs.
Okay.
Let's talk about
you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, bro. And that's why the NBA is better. There's so many regular guys that are better than those guys back then.
Let's talk about hey, y'all. Let's talk about Jordan Pools. All these weak guys starting.
Yeah, Tyler Hero versus Dan Marley.
You said they're weak?
Yes, Austin Reeves is weak. THT is weak.
Yeah, they play because of.
Why you say Austin Reeves?
Talk about Tyler Hero. Talk about Tyler Hero.
Okay, let's talk about
you guys remember the half-court shot Jordan Poole hit?
No, talk about Tyler Hero if you want to talk about bad white boys in the NBA.
I'm talking about the best team. No, y'all, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm talking about all the teams with starting players that shouldn't be starting or wouldn't be starting on anybody's team right now. And you can't.
But most you said it yourself. A lot of these dudes are starting because of the COVID and the injuries, bro. Huh?
I can name about 4 on the Knicks right now.
You think Poole gonna make an MVP?
Yeah.
The dog, bro.
A MVP game?
Yes, he's nice.
Jordan Poole not gonna never do that. He's consistent.
Nah, Jordan Poole's a dog,
he's
bro. You bugging.
Jordan Poole's good, bro.
He's been in the league how many years? He's not no all-star.
He's a dog.
Did you
He's
see
better
what he
than
was
He's been in the league 2 years.
Hold on. Who on you telling me Jeff Hornacek was better than Jordan Poole?
Yeah,
he started.
Jeff Hornacek made an all-star team.
Oh my God.
Bro!
Byron Russell, bro. You telling me better than Jordan?
Come on, son.
Yeah, Jeff Hornacek is better than these guys.
I'm done. I'm done with you, both.
Brother, Jeff Hornacek shot 40% for his career from the three.
He was good.
Hershey Hawk is better than Jordan Poole?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Jordan Poole nice, bro.
Our team, my brother.
Oh my God.
I'll go back and look at the numbers and
I'm not talking about numbers. I watch these dudes play, man. These dudes are trash.
We know the Bron sexual strategy.
Greg Ostertag. Greg Ostertag.
Who?
Greg Ostertag. Exactly.
Greg Greg Ostertag, just like the bomb centers y'all have now. Who are these bomb centers who starting now?
He was Dwight Howard. Greg
No,
Ostertag?
he was the White Howard. I'm talking about these bomb starting centers we got throughout. I'm not just comparing
The
Lakers.
Dwight Howard is better than
players throughout
Dwight Howard could be 45 and he'd be better than
No,
Greg
I'm talking about
Ostertag
Dwight Howard. That's
at
an all-star.
18.
Dwight Howard is a multiple all-star. MVP.
Ostertag started for them.
Dwight Howard is a Hall of Fame player. I'm comparing him to these starting center to like on Detroit and all these who you know can't really play. That's what I'm doing. I'm not comparing the best of the best.
I'm comparing the best of the best.
Best to the side. I said the average player in this league now, these guys who shouldn't be starting.
Kareem, why are you co-signing them and you ain't co-signing them when you said
no,
Jeff Hornacek is better than Jordan Poole?
You think
he's better than Jordan Poole though?
No, I ain't co-signing. I'm saying what I'm saying.
But do you think Jeff Hornacek is better than, or Hershey Hawkins is better than Jordan Poole?
No, but see, it's two different games. See, the thing is,
oh man,
brother,
that's what they do.
Dude, this is what they do though. This is what y'all do though.
Now I'm trying to explain.
Come on,
fellas.
No, I'm trying to explain something. I'm not saying that who's better because it's hard. Because Jordan Poole.
It's not hard for me. I saw them both play a lot.
Jordan Poole has a better game, like with
exactly
right now. Right, let's see it in his career.
Okay, exactly.
What was Hershey Hawkins' career?
Nothing. He's gonna be nice, bro.
Hershey Hawkins,
Jordan Poole gonna have an all-star, bro.
Hershey Hawkins was a good player.
All right.
Are you smoking dope? Jeff Hornacek.
Jeff Hornacek better than Tyler Hero?
Brother, Tyler Hero and them ain't done nothing yet.
All right, bro.
Hey, let's be real though.
Tyler Hero,
honestly, let's be real. This is a New York Knicks fan. Hold on.
I said, don't compare players. Y'all, you trying to compare your young guns. I'm talking about. I said players who y'all know who wouldn't be starting if guys wasn't hurt and shouldn't be starting. I said put the best. I said put them to the side.
Okay.
And then you immediately went to the bronze sexual narrative of Thompson. Darren Marley, Jeff Hornacek. That's what you did.
No, that's not bronze. I'm talking about I thought was good back then.
Was good back then.
No, I said put them to the side. I said the players who y'all know shouldn't be starting or wouldn't be starting. You went to guys.
This is an odd season. Most you can't go off for this year, bro.
No, but let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest. Let me say
the Lakers had 30. How many starting lineups this year they had?
Brother, compare Jeff Hornacek to Bazemore. That's what you do.
Huh?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
About 9 years in the league.
Nah.
Bazemore was just out the league. Jeff Hornacek was a starter for a championship.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But Jeff Hornacek,
40% shooting, bro.
Over, right? Compare them to guys who don't play 9-10 years in the league right now.
You compare them to them. Not a starter.
Just
start. Hold on, can I say one thing? You know why it's hard to? Let me tell you why it's hard to compare errors. Because, like, right now,
it's tough, bro.
Growing up, everything was they teach you to do everything basic pass. You know,
Kareem, I still see basic players now too.
Hold up. Nowadays, see, let me tell you how it looks different, right? A perfect example, Jeff Hornacek to Tyler Hero. Jeff Hornacek was good. He knocked down, he could shoot, excellent free throw shooter, a smart player. But what makes Tyler Hero looks better because he could dribble better. But if you just look at like the production wise, it's the same. But
hell no.
No, Hornacek was more like JJ Redick. I think you got it wrong.
He wasn't even that deadly as a marksman. No, he wasn't.
No, I'm not saying he was, but with Stockton is what made
him. Nah.
Brother, Jeff Hornacek shot 40% from the three, 49% from field goal average. JJ Redick didn't do that.
I want to say something, though.
He averaged 14.5 points his whole career. Come stop it. These guys won't average. Iggy didn't even average that much his whole career.
Man, give me a second. Tricky Nicky, let's talk next. But I'm on the Kareem Report show right now. And salute to him for allowing me on this channel. You guys in the chat, hit those likes, subscribe.
Anytime, bro.
Hit those likes, subscribe, guys. Hit that all reminder bell. Select all.
Sir.
Make sure you do it. for this guy.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
That's the Knicks fan
real
in him.
talk.
That's the Knicks
Real
fan in
talk.
him.
We're just
Nikki, have
debating.
you ever made a basketball team?
Huh?
Have you ever made a team?
Yeah, I played high school basketball. That's about it.
That's good. That's dope.
He go loyalty with the bronze sexual shit.
I can't ask him a question.
No, you can ask me anything, man.
I made a team. I made a team loyalty.
Yeah, you good. I like your bias when it comes to the brand.
I'm just saying, like, he puts a lot of money into this content, so like, give him his likes, give him his due, hit the like button, subscribe. Just like I would do that for any channel on any next show, and I'm gonna do it here. Sorry,
I appreciate that. How long you been supporting this channel, Nikki?
This is the first time I'm on the show, but I've been like on YouTube for 2 years, but I'm mostly on nothing but Next Fan TV and shows like that.
So you just found out about this channel today?
Yeah, I didn't even hear about you guys. I went to my live on my YouTube. I saw this pop up. I got a show coming up actually here, Bloron's Tears, for a Knicks show, and I'm gonna hop on it about 11 o'clock tonight, 11 p.m. But I'm here right now.
Hey, yo, Nikki,
and to be honest though,
man.
like we all just debating. Everybody's got a point. Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. We're just debating. That's how it is.
Yo, Nikki.
But you know what's funny? I saw you earlier on Mookie's show.
Yeah, and that was the first time tonight. I've been searching all day for new shows.
I saw you on Mookie's show today.
Hey, yo,
Sorry,
Nikki,
I'm on
no
like
disrespect
20,
to you,
30
Nikki.
shows, to be honest.
No disrespect to you, but don't go on no channel talking Knicks, man. There's nothing to talk about. They curse.
Hey, you don't go talk about my New York Knicks. And
Knicks
honestly,
are horrible.
Knicks, don't listen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's been over, man.
He's a mercenary.
Knicks been done, bro.
They horrible, man.
Look,
come on, man. Lakers are horrible.
They have a terrible owner.
Lakers got a worse record than us.
Yeah, right.
He going straight for the net.
Begging for LeBron for years.
31 and 47. Are you for real? With LeBron averaging 29 points a game? Let's
He's
get
not
real.
a Laker fan.
Don't do this.
He's not a Laker fan.
Don't
He's a
come
Faker
at
fan.
me.
He's a LeBron fan.
Oh my God, Chicago going
He's
hard.
got no real team. That's one of the worst dudes. One of the worst things you can put on yourself.
I'm not. See, the NBA is player driven. So when AI left,
No, the
I didn't
NBA
have no
player
more
driven
team.
my ass.
Yeah,
I
but you
didn't
don't
have
realize
no
my
team.
Pistons beat your Lakers in 2004.
When
I'm
I was
from
a Knicks
Detroit,
fan, I was a
motherfucker.
Knicks fan in the Jordan era. I liked the Knicks. I
you
always
a
wanted them to
mercenary.
beat them
Yeah,
until
you're
Patrick
mercenary.
Ewing missed that finger roll.
That's why you're a
out.
mercenary. You jump on
Smith
swag.
and
You're a
boys.
mercenary. We don't got real true fans ain't got no respect for mercenary guys like y'all.
That's a lie.
I have
big
100%
dog.
respect for the
hold
Lakers.
on.
I have
should be a
zero
Knicks
respect for Rob Pelinka. 100%.
fan. So what about your owner?
Matt
What about
Johnson.
your owner, Nikki?
James
Exactly.
Dolan, I wish he would just sell the team. What do you
No,
want to say?
He's terrible. How do you kick Charles Oakley out of the arena, man? He should be shot.
How do
Wow.
you make Patrick Ewing do what he did and make Spike Lee take a different entrance? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, hey,
that shows
loyalty.
you what
I don't like
owners is.
Reinsdorf. I never liked
Like I
Reinsdorf.
told you, they racist.
But
I
hey,
say
look,
what y'all want.
loyalty. I don't look. I never liked Reinsdorf, but y'all trying these Bron fans trying to get them to get rid of Jeannie. Y'all better keep Jeannie. She's much better than Reinsdorf.
We're not trying to
And y'all
get rid of the Laker faithful. Want that too? She don't know nothing
Nah,
about
the Laker
basketball.
faithful
Can I
too.
say, can I
Don't
say
try
one
to put it
thing?
on LeBron.
Can I say
Let's be real.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Let
No,
Kareem
Hold on.
talk.
Let's get this clear and straight.
Kareem, talk.
Let's
Kareem.
be real about this. Here is the real point. The real point is we're NBA fans. We look at every team. Everybody, I guarantee you. Listen,
work for the
I
NBA.
guarantee you, everybody on this panel knows quite a bit about any NBA team in this league.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We're NBA.
No, we're just
fans.
laughing at the Knicks, bro.
We got our teams, but we're still NBA fans.
He right though. He right what he's saying. I want to say one thing. I don't know. 23-24 says somebody kicked them out. Please, people, if they want to have if they want to talk basketball in the chat, long as they're not super disrespectful, Can y'all stop blocking people and putting them on timeout?
I don't have a wrench, so I don't even do none of
You
that.
don't got a wrench? I thought you had.
I don't even want a wrench. I don't even play that. I don't kick people out. You could say something against LeBron, me, my family, whatever. Nothing phases me.
Nah, family shouldn't be involved. But
no, don't do that to Kareem. He don't play that. Don't do that. But at the end of the day, I look at all these people like trolls. They never gonna see you. It is what it is.
Yeah, this don't because he said somebody because he said I guess he was talking about LeBron. I don't know. He said he talked about LeBron. So this don't y'all can argue back and forth. Just try to keep it respectful.
If it's nothing to do with race or insulting, calling your mom a hoe, don't kick them out. They can argue with you on basketball. All they want. But keep it
Lakers about to beat Golden State, man. They out here. Golden State don't care.
The Knicks is
horrible, stop that, bro. We losing today, bro.
No, Golden State don't care. They out here.
Neither do we.
Yo, Kareem. How many championships the Knicks got in their history?
Knicks, I think 2, right?
So LeBron got more championships.
Yeah, the next one in 1970 and in 1973. But the Lakers lead the league. I believe they got
I said LeBron got more championships than the whole organization. Don't talk to me. If he got more.
Who cares about LeBron? He failed this year. LeBron was an utter failure this year.
How do you
not take this team to at least a playing game?
See, y'all still stuck in the 80s and the 90s. Can't no one player take a team to no finals.
Don't say LeBron got more championships than the Knicks. His teams got more championships than the Knicks. Don't say LeBron do if you believe.
He got 4 rings.
Double talk, brother. You just stop the double talk.
4 rings.
Stop the double
you
talk.
can say Jordan has more. You can say Isaiah tied him. You can say whatever you want to say.
That's big.
Why you discounting my Knicks?
The Knicks suck. They got taken out by Trae Young last year. Give it up,
brother. You a LeBron fan? You're a LeBron
fan. I'm New York first. I'm from New York, but the way y'all let him disrespect New York, man,
you're from New York.
Stick with your man.
They should shut that arena. Brooklyn is the new New York. You heard KD. Y'all ain't beat him since 2013. Now he got something to talk about on Twitter.
You shouldn't even talk NBA basketball. You're a Bron fan.
Yeah,
talk when
right.
Bron
That's what you think. I know more about basketball than you.
You don't know about basketball if you just a LeBron.
You notice why you a Bulls fan. You never say nothing about Bulls because it ain't.
I talk about the Bulls all the time I come in here. I'm talking about
what the Bulls do last night.
That's what I was talking about
earlier. Get them.
What the Bulls do last night, most?
Hey, beginning of the season, when Bulls in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they going out first round.
And are y'all in the playoffs?
Y'all might as well go out too. Y'all might as well do what LeBron and them did.
Your boy Bron gonna make a first round. Is he gonna make a play-in first game?
He been in the finals. What? How many years straight? 9 years straight. It's about
how many finals has he lost? Hey, the GOAT debate is over.
Yeah, you watch Stephen A. That's what you keep listening to Stephen A, man.
Ain't you embarrassed? You told me the beginning of the season.
Oh, my boy.
What he do?
Hey, yo, your boy Patrick Ewing choked. He could have went to the finals. Why he missed that finger roll?
He went to the finals. He went there twice.
He choked.
He faced the dream. He faced the dream. Who did LeBron? What did LeBron do with Russell Westbrook and AD this year? Why don't you ask yourself that question?
They missed 66
instead of
games
attacking my Knicks. Randall had a bad year.
On.
Yeah, we
Whitey.
sucked.
What's his name?
I can admit it. Can you own up to you guys being 31?
Yeah, let me rebuttal you.
Come on, man.
Hold on, Whitey. When have we ever expected a team?
Own LeBron. Michael Jordan never let that happen in Washington with the Wizards.
All right, now let me ask you a question.
Own it. No.
Let me ask you a question.
Own it.
That's what you do, Nikki. No questions. Answer it. Don't
you own it.
Let me answer it.
Okay, tell me why LeBron has had such a terrible year this year, scoring 29 points per game and can't carry his team to a playing game. Jordan didn't even have playing games back then. Own it.
Okay. No, listen to the rebuttal. I gotta laugh at this dude. He's funny. But yo, you heard me? What Kareem? When have we wanted a guy who has a second?
Don't ask a question. Answer it.
No, I just want you to answer because that's gonna lead to my point.
Answer what he asked.
66 games. 66 games they missed. We want them to go to the finals.
Here you go with another question.
No, I'm just saying.
No, don't
what
just
other
say
team y'all
answer,
had that
brother.
expectation for?
Lord have mercy.
It's not Lord have mercy, it's facts.
And they ain't no fact. You asking a question.
They missed 66 games. If Mike and Pippen missed 66 games, what happened?
If you got these ifs.
No,
problem is Michael Jordan would play 82 games.
No.
Yeah, 82 games. He would play every game.
No, when Jordan broke his ankles, what was their record? What was their record when Jordan broke his ankle?
Loyalty, just say.
What was their record when Jordan came back from retirement?
LeBron had a horrible.
What was Jordan record when he came back from retirement?
Again, just admit to the fact you're not doing that. You asking questions again. Now you're going to the next question. You're gonna go to the next question.
I'm not going. Yeah, the question is making the point. I'm giving you
how many shoes.
I'm giving you the same scenario.
How old was Jordan's daughter back in 20?
No.
Okay,
look.
Who was more
bottom line? Don't ever come at my next, and I'll go ask you the top questions you can't answer.
Bottom line.
Just knocking on their head.
This dude sound like he got a clogged nose, man.
Your nose
before you come on the panel, man.
Hey, Nikki, you can come up here anytime, Nikki. I like Nikki.
Damn.
Boy, he's pissing me off.
Like, if you think about it,
no. The bottom line is, like, you come at my next and you want to make
no bottom line.
But when I ask you a question, you can't answer, bro.
You don't want.
Look at you see my base.
You did not answer.
Show me yours.
You did not.
Listen, all right.
You ain't answered the question since 2015.
Most. I'm answering it. You ready? You said why didn't AD and
Show me your
LeBron
face so I can see it.
Yo, stop smoking them Newports, bro. Yo, you heard me though? They played 66. They missed 66 games combined, brother. Out of a possible what? 74? 72?
You changing the subject. You make
He's not changing the subject.
On why they didn't make it.
Just
That's the answer, bro.
Say they didn't make it because they didn't play a lot of games.
Well, I could sit there and say, "Hey, Derrick Rose got hurt." I could tell you everything about the net.
No,
wasn't there.
You can't do
and
that.
then we had Julius Randle underperformed. I could make all these excuses for New York.
Derrick Rose
I'm not asking for excuses. I'm asking you to tell me why LeBron James has a 31 and 47 record this year.
Listen. You don't think, yo, fam, you don't think the Knicks injuries hurt them this year?
Lord have mercy.
Huh?
You are
Lord have mercy.
What was their record before the injuries?
Dodging every question
What was
I
their
asked.
records before the injuries, though?
Loyalty never answered. He asked you about Braun. He didn't ask you about AD.
What?
He asked you about Braun leading this team.
If Jordan is playing, right?
Bring in AD. Don't bring in AD.
Jordan is playing and Scottie Pippen goes out for 60 games, they still going?
Yeah, he did it. It happened already.
When was this?
Pippen was hurt with the back. Pippen was hurt before, and Jordan them went to the finals.
They was in the playoffs,
exactly.
Bro. How many
Pippen was hurt. Pippen was hurt in the regular season, and they went to the finals and won.
How many games did he miss that year?
Oh, I don't know, but he missed a lot of games.
He missed AD games. He got hurt 4 times in one season.
He missed a lot of games.
See, this is where the Jordan fans have memory loss.
All of a sudden, they know all about Jordan and the other time.
No, but he missed a lot of games.
I don't remember.
He missed a lot of games.
Hey, chat. You guys
Jordan
see this
fans
chat?
Get that memory loss early.
You see this chat? You hit those likes, you subscribe, hit that all reminder bell. Because I got these guys pissed.
This is a good fact and side note. The year the Lakers, Kareem, the year the Lakers lost after they won, Karl Malone missed how many games that year? Them injuries affected them when they got super
but they made it to the finals.
All right, and what was the deciding factor?
Your team, Braun did not take his team to the play-in, brother.
Yeah,
That's what
but
he's saying.
they
He's
were
saying
injured, bro.
He was injured for a majority of the season. They didn't have Shaq and Kobe injured, bro. That's the difference.
point,
That's what I'm
bro.
trying to tell you. What don't y'all get? I know
Yeah,
your
like what else
brain
are
is
getting?
old, bro. I know your
Like you
brain
guys
is
know,
old.
Russell Westbrook was the healthiest player on the
Westbrook
Lakers.
wasn't injured.
Okay. Westbrook is the third option. What are you saying?
No, my point is to these dudes is that Westbrook
Uh,
sucked.
11
so
games
injury
in,
prone
Dunn
that
didn't
he was
play.
the most healthy player.
Talk, Loyalty. Let TK talk. Go ahead, TK.
No, my
Hold
point
on 1 second though.
because you guys keep
Anybody even
No,
realize that he
hold up.
never answered my question?
Hold up,
I
Mr.
did, bro.
We all
Look,
realize it,
you
Nikki.
didn't
Go
hear
ahead.
me.
Go ahead. Not you, Nick. Go ahead. Ask a question.
No, because my thing about this has been there's no accountability for injuries, and I don't know why you guys are doing this. We've always added this in
Only with LeBron.
Only with LeBron. This happens every single time. Like, yo, it was legitimate injury. Like, it was bad. AD was 36 games. Like, that's horrible. That's not even 40. That didn't
And
even
you know
half
what's
of
more
82.
definitive? When AD was healthy, they won a chip. So
exactly.
that's a case study.
That's that's what I'm
it's
saying
with
to you
facts
guys.
to back up. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Kendrick Nunn was out. Who THT was out too. Trevor Ariza, like, bro, they was in the hospital, bro.
Oh, okay, y'all. Hey, but this our point to that, right? We are factoring in.
What up?
Our point is y'all didn't make the play-in.
And what does that matter, though?
It matters a lot. At least
they would just be a better loser.
Wait a minute. Miss what?
And
one
hold on, most
eliminated.
Most even with the play-in, AD is still hobbled in these last games. Y'all saying LeBron should play. He makes the layup. He's still hurt.
But you made the comparison. I told you, like the time the Bulls went and won the championship, Scottie Pippen played 44 motherfucking games.
No. Jordan played 82.
And so how many did AD play this year?
You tell me.
Hold on.
Most.
But wait a minute, though. But wait a minute, though.
Why is we still talking about? Why is we still talking about the Lakers? They're not even making the playoff. What's the point?
That's the point. That's why we talking. But he talking
no point.
So who do you guys want to draft?
Talk about a team that's actually in the playoffs.
Like, come on, let's be real. Like the Knicks, Lakers. I mean, I think we're looking at 10, 11 picks.
At least LeBron won a chip in the 2000s and the 2020. When are the Knicks going to win another chip?
Okay, yeah, I'm done with it because loyalty's cooked. He cooked, baked, buttered, toast.
I'm not cooked. You ain't say nothing.
And everything else.
Never win another chip in the Knicks neither.
No, and Bron will never win another chip.
You never even answered my question. I'm still waiting.
They said that during the bubble chip.
I'm looking at you right now.
It was all about the Clippers. They
they
were
said
the
that
new
before the
LA
bubble
and all
chip.
that.
That don't even sound good. They said that before the bubble chip.
Yeah. But hold on, Kareem. This is what people miss about the bubble chip, right? And they never put context on this. Lakers had earned the #1 seed and home court throughout the whole playoffs. That got stripped and put everybody on the same level in the bubble. So it was actually harder.
We not arguing that. You brought up bubble
No, I'm
chip.
not arguing that. I'm
funny.
talking about the masses. They try to put an asterisk
We
on
not
that
the
chip.
masses.
It was even harder.
Don't put an argument of the masses on us who talking to you.
Yeah, you still do the same
Lakers
thing.
is trash. That's just it.
Yeah, I can call them trash. It is what it is, bro.
You call them trash. So there we go.
Nah,
like it or not, ball is life. You are so
it's all about injuries, right?
It's not all about injuries, but hold on. Most injuries have decided like 4 to 5 last championships. So injuries matter, brother.
Okay, yeah. Injury.
Look, yeah.
But it can't be just about. Wait a minute, though. It can't be just about injuries because every team had injuries.
Just about.
I mean, Jokic's been playing without Jamal Murray, and his guy for the entire year. The Clippers been playing without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard for the entire year. What's the excuse?
Right.
Come up with another excuse.
No, but the Lakers is a different team. They top heavy.
How, dude? It's no different team. It's an excuse. Stop making excuses, guys.
AD
Stop
is
making
the
excuses,
focal
guys.
How the
point of
Lakers,
the
the
offense,
Clippers
bro.
sitting at 500, and the Lakers are 17 games under 500.
There's no excuses, man.
Is
There's
How
no
is
definitely
excuses.
hold on? How is Memphis
AD is their
20 and
best
3
defender.
without Ja Morant? But
Right.
Yeah.
with the
And that-
Lakers are like way behind with LeBron.
So how many
The
players do
team for
Memphis have better than everybody on the Lakers? Devin Bain.
No, I'm saying the
Brooks.
depth is gone on LA.
Every
They
team
got
has
rid
had
of
it.
it.
We
Every team
all
has
knew
had
that.
injuries.
We all knew that
Y'all
before
want
the
to keep
season,
bringing
bro.
up injuries. Every team in
Right.
the NBA has had injuries.
It's
Come
not
up with something else.
The
No,
point
it
is,
wasn't.
if you got
Yeah, because
Westbrook and you got
hold on,
AD and LeBron, your
the
depth
plan.
is gone. If
Yeah,
you
the
get
depth.
hurt, you
New,
can't do anything.
New,
No,
Or-
but the depth
New
was
Orleans
hurt
didn't even
too.
have Zion all year, and they ahead of the Lakers.
The depth was hurt
That's
too, though.
embarrassing.
But what move did New Orleans make in the trading deadline to ensure they was going to make a run?
Man,
They
they
got
lost to the
CJ.
Spurs.
they,
Put
they,
it
Okay,
made
down.
a-
CJ,
they made
thank
a
you.
move for they made a move
okay.
for
I
next
see. I see.
year.
He's still making it. I see. He's
They
still
made
making
a move for
excuses.
next year, brother.
Okay,
They
I
didn't
see.
make
He's
that
still
move for
making
this year.
excuses.
They didn't
What is your
get no
excuse?
play.
What I see. He's still making excuses about
What am I
injuries.
making?
How does
What's your
LeBron lose
excuse?
to the Spurs with Anthony
What
Davis
What is
and
your excuse
Russell
about the Spurs
Westbrook?
having a better record than the Lakers?
Pop.
What is your excuses about the Spurs having a better
But
record than the
y'all
Lakers?
arguing a team having a better. What does that mean?
What you mean? What
19
that
versus
mean?
10th seed, like, well, okay, they got a better record, and what does
Dude, the
that mean? They
Spurs was
both
trying to
losers.
tank, it seemed like.
But I'm saying they both losers. What do you?
No, they ain't
Neither
losing. The
one is
Spurs
getting
going
out
to
of
the
the first
play-in.
round.
The Spurs going to the play-in.
Do you guys
What does
think
that
LeBron
matter,
wants
though?
out?
What does that matter? You
I think
not
It matters a
LeBron
lot
wants
because
out.
the Lakers not
round.
going. It
You
matters
still
a lot
getting out
because the
the
Lakers
first
not
round.
going.
You still going out the first round. I bet you when Lakers
It doesn't matter. They going.
No,
The Lakers gonna
they're
be
not.
sitting home
They're not.
watching
No,
like
you know
we
why?
is.
You know why it matters? Because if AD
Lakers
is
gone
healthy
fishing.
next year, we're not even talking about the Spurs. That's why it
Man,
matters.
the Lakers gonna be sitting home watching like
The
we
Spurs
is.
are there by
Yeah,
default.
okay.
To be honest.
Mingle, who your team, Mingle?
I don't have a team. I was a Kobe Bryant fan.
Yeah, so he hates
So you're a
LeBron and
Laker
everything
fan.
the Lakers is
I don't
doing.
hate
That's pretty
LeBron.
much.
I don't hate
Maybe
LeBron. That's a lie.
maybe Julius
don't hate
Randle
LeBron.
and
Okay.
LeBron James
That's a
can
lie.
hook up and
I don't
go
hate
fishing.
LeBron.
You hate everything
We
about
got
the
you, Nick.
Lakers.
We got you.
I don't hate LeBron.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
You hate everything about the Lakers in the direction
Because
they
I
going.
really think LeBron is a great player. I don't hate LeBron. That's a lie.
He the greatest. Make sure you put that EST
No, he's
on
not
it.
the
Yes,
greatest, but I don't
sir.
hate him either though.
Definitely is.
I don't think he's
No,
the
he's
greatest now. No, that's cap.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. The
I don't
great.
hate
All
him
right.
either.
You
I don't
say
hate
so.
him either.
He's
You
definitely
never
not
seen
the
a
greatest, but he's
37-year-old
one of the
getting
good
56.
ones in this
You
era.
never seen a 37-year-old get 50 points in a game
Yes,
in
sir.
your lifetime. I can
Michael
name
Jordan
You
did
never
it.
seen a
Never
40-year-old get
I could
60 in a game.
Kobe,
say
Kobe,
it.
Kobe was 37. He got 60.
Yeah.
I mean, 37. Yeah, 37.
Yeah, so stop you cats
Stop
right
what?
now.
Nah, he
Oh,
got
now
multiple
you a
50s,
Kobe
though. That
fan?
was the point.
I mean, the only difference
I
is
never
though,
said anything about Obi. Where did Obi come up?
but the only difference is
You
though
ever seen
that
Kobe
Jordan.
average
Kobe
30 at
didn't average
37,
30.
Kareem?
Kobe didn't average 30.
His body
LeBron
was
averaged
breaking
He
30.
down.
averaged, but
That's
no,
the
But
only difference.
this is the whole thing, and I
Exactly.
don't and I didn't even want to make it about Kobe. I said you never seen anybody, so y'all brought up Kobe. But
No,
since
you
we
said
bringing
Get
it up,
him, loyalty.
never,
no, I brought Kobe
I
because you
said you
said
should.
no. I brought
Kobe's
Kobe
definitely
because
top
nobody never
5.
had
All
50
right,
at
so
32.
For
let's
sure.
keep going, Kareem. You ever seen Kobe average 30 at
No,
37?
but I just
He,
correct. I just
not in year 37.
That's
He
all.
didn't.
I'm not arguing with you. I just correct something you said.
I mean, yeah,
But this
not
is
in
my
year
thing
19.
too.
He didn't average
This
30 in year
is my
19.
I'm
thing
No.
about,
arguing.
and this
I
is my
just
thing
said
about,
you
and this
mentioned
is my
something
thing
that
about
was
year
incorrect.
19.
That's all.
But this is my thing about year 19 and Kobe and all that and the age. LeBron age is even deeper. You know why? Because he went the deep runs in these years that he's playing. So he has
Very true, bro.
Tore his
so he
Achilles
has way more
at,
mileage.
at 35, 34.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Kareem, he had deeper runs. So he has way more mileage
Way
than all
more.
these guys who ever played still.
But Kobe's
You feel what
playing
I'm
high
saying?
level. Once he tore his Achilles at that age, it was
I
over.
never said he wasn't playing high level, but LeBron had deep runs damn near every year, the majority of his career. So he has a whole season more played than everybody who's actually playing the game and he's the oldest, and he's still dominating. That's different,
I
bro.
don't know about dominating, but he is doing a good
Nah, he
job.
How you
definitely
don't know
I mean,
about
he
dominating.
has the long.
dominating? He
He
can do whatever he want
Definitely
every
LeBron got
night.
dominating.
LeBron got the
Huh?
Dude, I
longest
don't care
playing
nothing.
career.
What
Listen,
y'all
listen.
call it?
Do y'all know the definition of dominating? Giannis is
Yeah,
dominating.
yo
That's what you
fam.
call
LeBron
Listen,
dominate.
James is
go
Giannis
ahead.
dominating.
Let him
is
talk. Let him
dominating.
talk. Let him talk.
Listen,
This is
do y'all
from
know
my
the difference
perspective.
between dominating is Giannis? Giannis is dominating.
Jordan.
LeBron is playing good. He's not dominating. Because if he was
He
Okay,
dominating,
is
his
if you
team
though.
say
wouldn't be
so.
17 games under
If you
500.
say
He's
no,
not
that don't
dominating.
mean
He's
that.
playing
Yo,
good.
fam,
Yeah, but
Mingle is
that
right.
don't mean that in this
He's
new
not
era.
dominating. He's playing
Mingle
All
good.
is
right,
right.
bro.
It's a
Okay,
Mingle,
if
difference.
you say
Mingle
so.
saying.
Because if you
Yeah.
listen, man, if you're dominating something, that means you're dominating and you're also winning at it too.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
No,
that
yes,
nah,
don't.
bro.
Yes,
no,
it
That was
does.
Nah,
hold
bro.
on, Kareem. That was
That's
the
the whole
narrative
purpose of
when the
dominating,
Warriors
right?
You
played.
dominate, you winning. How you dominating, you losing? How?
Yo, Kareem, who dominated?
Giannis been dominating.
Whoever dominated with a horrible team and won?
But you
Dude,
see,
that team is not horrible. Stop saying that. Why
What?
y'all keep saying that?
Yo,
That team
Exactly.
fam,
is
when
not
LeBron
horrible.
was getting 56 and they won by 2,
The
who was
team
on
is
the
horrible,
team?
bro.
My guy.
Stanley
Before the
Johnson is
season,
playing at
listen,
the
before
4
the
and he's at the
season started,
5. Trevor
before the
Ariza
season
starting. They just
started,
cut him,
before
bro.
the season started, how many people were
Yeah.
saying that the Lakers were going to win 60, 70
No,
games and all that before the
Nobody.
season
no,
started?
no,
No
fam,
one was
fam,
saying that.
fam.
A
10
lot of
games
people
What
were
do you
in.
saying
mean
that.
nobody
Yeah, a
was
lot of
saying it?
people,
Begs had the
ESPN and
A
odds.
Fox
lot of
said it.
people were
Hold
saying
on,
that.
hold on, Kareem.
Bruh,
Kareem, 10
come
games
on,
in,
bro.
Legs was saying bring Russell Westbrook off the bench. So it was already turmoil.
Exactly.
None was hurt.
That was in
All
the
this
middle
was
of the
happening.
season.
Yo, fam, we started Bradley and Bazemore. They was out of the league in the beginning of the season.
Man, a lot of people were
DeAndre
saying the
Jordan
Lakers
was
were
out
Loyalty.
going to
the
win all
league.
Your
these
loyalty.
games.
They don't even
They
realize
don't want
that's
to
why
face the
Bron did the
facts,
tweet.
bro.
That's why Bron did the tweet. Because everybody was saying they gonna lose. So he's like,
No,
what
they
you
was
talking?
going to
Yeah,
Keep the same
win.
because
energy.
they
That's the
weren't winning
point.
in the
No, they said they
preseason.
was going to win.
They were losing in the
A lot of people.
preseason.
And
No,
then
they
Yeah, they
That's
didn't
LeBron
because
win
the
got
until the
hurt
season.
beginning of
after
the
No,
all
preseason.
that.
the reason.
Then
No, the reason
LeBron
why
got hurt.
LeBron made that tweet because when the season started, they had to started losing, and everybody was saying they were sorry and all that. Then LeBron said, "Keep that saying." That's when they made that tweet
They said
after
they
they
was
had them
going.
That's
losing
my
records
point.
for
Everybody
like
said they
30.
trash.
No, I said before the season started, like before they played any
Listen,
It's
game,
fam.
after preseason.
Yeah,
everybody
but
was saying that
everybody
the
said they
Lakers were going to
trash from
win
there.
60 and
Kareem,
70 games. But
Kareem.
once they started losing,
They was
that's when
saying.
LeBron made that tweet, and then he was
You know,
like, "Keep
it was
that
that.
same
It
energy and
wasn't.
all that."
Kareem, I
It
want to
wasn't
be on record
everybody.
saying this, Kareem, and you know what I've been saying all season. Even in LeBron dominant games, he went crazy. It still wasn't winning formula.
He
That
didn't
wasn't. I've been
dominate,
saying
man.
that
That's
since
not
the
dominating when
beginning
That
you're
I
of
not
agree
the
winning.
with.
season. Let me finish. So
Go
this
ahead.
what I've been saying since the beginning of the season, bro. It ain't like it's coming out of nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? I've been saying this, but let me be on record saying this. It's no excuse for them not making the play in. I can name 10 to 15 games where they should have got in even with playing bad. But I can tell you this: after that no trade at the trade deadline, I just feel like LeBron packed it in. As far as like not packing in his individual play, as
I
far as
disagree.
like he's like,
Golden
yo, it's
State
no
trash.
way we can win. It's no way we can win this game. He did everything he could,
Everything.
bro.
He did everything he
The
could
He
do,
did
bro.
not do
4
everything
wins.
he could.
That is
He
He did
did,
cap.
not.
bro. He did
Y'all
bro.
capping
That's an
again.
excuse,
That's
bro.
cap.
He's
Everything he
37
That's
year
could.
old.
cap.
Where's the cap?
He didn't do
That's an
everything,
excuse.
Shouty.
Look,
First of
all
all, he
He's
didn't
Bron,
play
all
defense.
thirty-seven. What
Bron
is
He
his
needs
didn't,
to
he didn't
everything?
close
play no
these
deep.
tough games. If Bron
Okay.
He didn't
close,
play no defense for starters. That's not
All
doing
right,
everything.
fam.
When you're not playing no
exactly.
defense, that's not doing everything.
So
What's
I
name
think
not
it was.
playing
the good
defense?
defensive player without
Huh?
Anthony Davis. Who was
Yo,
the
yo,
best
fam.
defensive player?
Stop asking questions and say Bron did
Yo,
not play
Kareem,
defense.
Kareem,
Y'all
how
keep
do you
asking
play
questions.
defense? Hold on, Kareem. How do you play great defense?
Here
I'm
you go
not
with a
saying
question
LeBron
again.
didn't play defense because
Here you go with
we
a question
we
again.
Because we
answered
want
that
you to
too.
answer it.
No,
Listen,
don't. He just made a statement. Y'all
why you trying to
question.
control how I talk, bro? I let you talk.
Man, I don't care how
No,
you
you don't
talk.
let nobody talk.
Yeah, I
All I'm
do.
saying
No, you
is
don't. The dude
y'all
just
got to
said
stop with
something,
the
right?
excuses,
Listen,
man.
Ask y'all
listen.
the
Y'all got to
Most,
stop
most,
with the excuses.
Hey,
most
why don't you
night,
guys shut up and grow up and be men and quit
most nights
interrupting
we
each
went.
other?
Look,
Yeah,
you ask
Most,
stop being
most.
emotional.
you
Stop
always
being
ask
emotional.
questions.
It was
You come with
large
another
sample
question.
sizes when we went with Trevor and LeBron at the big. Stanley Johnson Johnson and LeBron at the bigs, y'all saying he's not
Exactly.
playing deep. Those are the lineups
Exactly.
we putting out there. Even
Exactly.
Kareem, no, I've been saying from day one, yo, why we not playing big? Even
Exactly.
Kareem and the panel started questioning, yo, it's no
I
way we
told y'all why
playing
y'all not
direct.
playing big. You know why they not playing big? because LeBron wanted to play the center to
That's
get those
conspiracy theory, bro.
He
No,
didn't want
that ain't
to.
give the Bears no
LeBron
chance to
wanted to
win.
play center. He wanted to play
No,
center
no,
position.
No, he didn't. He didn't actually.
Everybody at the center, and LeBron couldn't.
No,
LeBron
bro.
never wanted
LeBron
to
did not
play
want to
that.
play
LeBron
center.
been doing that for
LeBron
years.
didn't.
No,
They made
why
him.
would he want to play a position more taxing on his
No.
body?
Frank
Just
Vogel
say
talked about
anything,
that, bro.
Most. Say anything. It was games the White had 14 and 14 versus Sacramento, and
Hey,
then
y'all,
they didn't play him again.
ain't no way in the world LeBron going to play center and he don't want to play that position. He would tell the coach, I'm not playing no center position.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and then this is
Vogel
where I
wasn't
hit you.
listening to
Anthony
nobody.
Davis was
Vogel was
injured.
out there doing what he wanted. What do you
They
mean?
had two centers on
Vogel
the
wasn't giving Dwight any minutes, so by default, LeBron had those responsibilities.
No,
Exactly.
LeBron wanted to play center. He told him to do that.
Whatever you. Yeah, of course you're gonna want to do what you have to do. You have no choice.
They
What
had,
are you gonna say?
had
No,
Dwight Howard.
You're not putting in no
But
big.
Dwight
They
Howard
had
wasn't getting.
Dwight Howard.
Wait a minute, hold on, brother. But Dwight Howard, do we all forget he wasn't getting burned for a lot? And y'all,
He
and
was
we even
injured
said
too.
that. But hold on, I'm saying when he was healthy, him and Vogel had a
Hey,
rift.
hold
though.
on, guys. I gotta
Exactly.
say something. Can we keep
What?
race out of this?
Who said race, bro?
You're in the
Race.
chat.
Wait,
No, it's pissing me
Nikki,
off.
we don't pay
Nah,
attention
don't
to the
pay
chat.
attention to the chat, bro.
Nikki
Keep race out of it.
The
We had this argument on the
moderators deal with
stream
that.
about the lineups. You said every team is doing that, going small and not playing. I said no. I said the Lakers will lead the league in most starting lineups ever in NBA history. They was
And that's
second.
exactly what happened.
And
Yeah.
fam, I called that 20 games
Portland
in
still-
most like
Portland
everybody's
leads the
doing that.
league.
They had more
Portland-
lineup changes than wins this year.
Portland,
That's crazy, bro.
Portland did more
Crazy.
than they did. And they sitting right with the Lakers out of the play.
Exactly. And most we had an argument about this on the stream. You said every team was doing that, and I told you
I
no.
did not say every team was
All
doing
right.
that.
Yeah, okay.
I said back then, right? Back when we talked about that, a lot of teams was hit with injuries and COVID protocols.
But
brother.
I was trying to tell you,
but
the Lakers was doing that too. They was doing it. They was.
But at the time we had that argument, the Lakers was still in the play-in.
No, but most you didn't get my point. All that was fool's gold. The Lakers can't afford to keep doing that. This is what I told you because it was going to lead to this. Even AD coming back playing the 5, it would lead to him getting injury. AD's not used to banging all year at the 5, just defending the 5, not playing no bigs.
And he don't want to do that.
I was calling the games in.
Brother,
he was playing not to get hurt from the first game of the season.
Through all of that.
Yeah.
Man, AD did say he don't like, but AD been said he don't like playing the 5 though.
Even through all of that.
So, fam, this is my point. Why are we still playing him?
But I agree with that. What are y'all talking about? Y'all changing the topic again.
But AD lied and said that he was all in at the beginning of the season. Oh, yeah, I'll play the 5, but then not really wanting to play the 5. So they went off his word only for him to say, oh, no, I don't want, and play like I don't want to.
What's that, Kareem?
Kareem, you know that shit cap, bro.
What's that, Kareem? I can't see what that say. We can't hear you.
I seen that photo, bro. That photo's cap. It just shows the ages of Michael Jordan's last year in Bulls and Lakers this year.
And none of that mattered.
Yeah, that don't matter. I don't think that matters to anything. I mean, that don't mean that. That team was.
Yo, Kareem, you're muted. You're muted, bro. You're muted.
My bad. But they trying to say,
let Kareem talk.
The Bulls had an older team and still won a championship.
I don't agree with that.
Kukoc 30, Harper 34, Jordan 35, Pippen 33, Rodman 37, AD 28, Howard 35, Braun with the starter.
Yeah. So hold on, Kareem. Let me break you down with that.
But
hold on. Go ahead, Kareem.
Russ 32 and Melo 37. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just
interesting.
I'm just saying when journalists and those memes come out, they don't put context. So when the Lakers brought in their
y'all always
players,
hollering context.
Listen,
some stuff don't deserve context, Charlie.
It does.
Everything. You can't put context to everything.
Tell you why it does need context. The Lakers brought in 10 new players who had no identity. So they're figuring it out. The Bulls was who they are.
More
excuses. Bulls was who they are. They
more excuses.
No, it's not even that. The Lakers is like one of the oldest teams in like NBA history.
Add Rodman into the fold, and he didn't do nothing offensively. He just did dirty work. Like, what do you mean? No.
Y'all need to look. If y'all had a Rodman now,
Identity beat the Lakers
they
on
would-
a lot of lights this season.
Look,
I don't care if you was Portland. If you knew who you was putting out there, a definitive 5, Hartenstein, Clippers, anybody, you was going to destroy the Lakers.
yeah, I'm talking like I don't think that's
all season.
Royalty. Even as a Bulls fan, that's not a fair comparison to the Lakers. That's totally different. I mean, come on, like Rodman in them years was still a good. You know, he was getting hurt knickknacks, but come on now, you can't compare him to like Dwight now. I mean, no, Dwight has some serious back injuries and stuff like that.
They trying to talk about the age. They were saying like it's no excuse.
Yeah, I don't. But you got to understand something though about Rodman.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. You got to understand something about Rodman though. Dennis Rodman, no team didn't really want Dennis Rodman.
Nope,
see what had happened was they went and got the Bulls front office when they got Dennis Rodman, and they told Michael Jordan that you have to keep an eye on him. You got to keep an eye on him. He's your responsibility.
Yeah, I remember that.
Of course, so Michael Jordan did what he had to do, and he got him right, and that was it.
They went and got Ron Harper too, a big guard.
After he was here in Detroit, like Dennis Rodman being here in Detroit.
No, I'm just talking about that before that.
Listen, Dennis Rodman being here in Detroit, like he was awesome for the bad boy Pistons, but it was only maybe
he was good
5
on
years
San
later.
Antonio.
Yeah,
he wasn't old. He wasn't old. He still could jump and rebound.
But yeah, Rodman he was one of them guys who was in amazing shape. He partied all night. Harden had shit on him partying. But he was always in great shape.
This is the thing. I hate to bring up Rodman but we seen what LeBron could do with a dominant rebounder, and TT was horrible.
Bro. I've always wanted
horrible.
that.
Rodman is TT times 5.
Look,
man, bro. Stop.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm so sick of hearing what LeBron can do with this player and that player and this player. Man, just give LeBron all the 90s players. Give LeBron all the players today. Back in the 80s, give Moses Malone and all them. Just let them play.
No, we not doing that. But don't act like you seen. Come on, stop it.
No,
I'm aggravating, man.
Kareem, that meme is a little misleading because like this Laker team was actually said to be like top 3 oldest teams of all times on that list. I didn't see that Bulls team there at all. That's why I say it's a little misleading because from like 1 to 15, Lakers were way older.
That Bulls team was old.
No, that Bulls team was up there, brother.
This is why it's misleading
not over Lakers
because the Lakers core of Westbrook, AD and LeBron played 21 games together. Look at how many games the Bulls core played that year together. Years before that. Come on, stop it, bro.
Right, I agree.
They played 21 games together, and there was 11 and 10 in those games.
Yeah,
okay, and they still finding and
trash.
But like
11 and 10, trash.
They want, and that team that's a dynasty.
21 games.
You can't compare them to the Lakers. Like the Lakers tried to, on paper, I think, throw a team together. You can't throw a team like that together on paper. Like, didn't nobody.
Kareem, you haven't talked about Russell maybe going to Charlotte Hornets yet, though. You guys haven't talked about that yet.
We talked about that earlier. I came in when the screen was about to come off. Yeah.
Hey, y'all see Mitch Richmond got to get to the Hall of Fame? Mitch Richmond going to the Hall?
That's big.
I mean, I'm sorry, not Mitch Richmond. I mean, UTEP two-step.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway. He Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Kareem.
Yo.
Hey, brother. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna hop on my next podcast that was happening.
I'm coming over there to destroy you.
Well, I'd welcome you there, but honestly, like, I just want to say, everybody in the chat, hit those likes, subscribe, hit that all reminder bell for him. I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me on. Thank you for listening to me.
You're welcome back.
I didn't want to be rude to anybody, but I love you guys, and I appreciate. Hey, if I can't hop on there right away, I might come back if you're still on.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, loyalty.
I appreciate it, brother.
Loyalty.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Salute.
Loyalty.
What up, my guy?
Hey, how's that James Harden thing looking that we talked about a month or so ago?
Like that's
looking crazy.
We had that argument. Yo, that's crazy.
Is that Texas?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, I just got one thing to say about James Harden.
Hey, talk about
James Harden is sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, James Harden's what we all thought he was. I mean, he's a great player for his career, but we all knew he was going to flame. He's done.
Harden
He's
is the
declining.
skinniest fat dude I've ever
Yeah,
seen in
yo,
my life.
he's washed out for
He
real.
said the skinniest
Heard
fat
Kyrie
dude.
said to his face, "You washed out."
This is it.
That brother flamed out like Johnny
Texas,
Flame.
you don't like Harden, right, Texas?
That's so
No.
funny. Now that's
He's a
funny.
great.
That nigga
Nah.
said he's the skinniest
He's a
fat
great
dude
player.
he ever
It's
seen.
just
Now
that
that's funny.
I
Texas
just
said he
don't.
never liked him. He never said
When,
that he
oh,
didn't
did I
like
say
him.
that? No, he's a
you
good
just
player.
said facts.
I don't like
Yeah.
his personality. He goes out in parties, wants to be a million
Yeah.
strippers,
Yeah,
doesn't
he's a
allocate his
goofy.
focus,
Isn't it?
doesn't
Yeah.
allocate his time to the game. He didn't take
Yeah.
it seriously. He doesn't love the game. You can see it.
Now y'all remember.
But yo,
Now y'all remember
I
when
ain't
they were
Kyrie
trying to
looked in his
compare
eyes, said,
James.
"You washed out."
y'all gonna say I'm a bronze sexual, but yo, I get those same vibes from AD. Not the partying, but that passive. Just I'm accomplished already. I don't got.
Yo, that's facts, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
He was
I
moving
agree.
weird.
Kareem,
I agree with you.
it's okay.
I
Like
agree.
I play ball, bro. I know players that just, they content with who they
Yeah.
are, being a role player, dirty guy. Not saying those guys are it, but they just content with who they are. They don't want to reach the maximum. They're
I
not
think
trying
AD
to be.
content.
Which
I'm
is
saying,
cool, but don't put Embiid in that position though. He
but
deserves
what I'm
better.
saying is,
And be
do
hungry.
y'all remember
It's
back in the day
different.
when they said James Harden was on the same level of scoring as Kobe Bryant?
That's
Y'all
Kobe.
remember
Yeah, you
that?
remember?
Bullshit.
Y'all remember that?
That was bullshit.
I remember.
Man, I was like, these
That
niggas, but they
cap
just
was
say
He was
crazy.
anything
tripping.
And
just to get
fam,
views and content.
and
They just
this
say
is
Who
what,
called him?
anything.
Bro,
and
We were
someone
all
called him
fooled.
though.
And fam, this is why I'm so big on LeBron, because every year it was a question. He exceeded, like, come on, bro. They had questions every year. Even
Yeah.
the question that, like, I'm not saying this year, to me, he exceeded, bro. I'm a
Yeah, he
Bron
did.
fan. I
He did.
like
He
him,
did
his
for me
stats
too.
and all that. I ain't think LeBron could ever score like this. Even in his best years
Yeah.
scoring, he didn't score.
Personally,
He
I'm
didn't look
really
like
Yeah,
this.
most
surprised.
Yeah, he
likely.
looked older and all that. But, bro, the threes he was hitting and all that, the way he
Man,
was
but
doing it,
hold on.
and the D's
Tapped
hitting
in.
more on him because the team is even
Loyalty.
worse. And
You
he's
got to
still
understand
scoring,
loyalty.
bro.
Beast mode.
It's
I don't
crazy,
know
You
why
got to
he
bro.
ain't better
understand.
as a free throw shooter though.
But you got to understand loyalty. LeBron in his heyday at 27 could have averaged like 33 points. But hold on,
He
he
always said that
allocated.
too.
Hold on, his focus was on what? Being a passer. We all know for
Facts.
LeBron teams to have success, he has to be getting like 25
Everybody
to
involved.
7, 8
Yep.
assists. That's
Yeah,
why
man. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah,
LeBron
we
could
all
average
know,
close to
man. Sadly.
It was a night Rudy Gay went for like 50 or something, and he got on there and he was like, I could score that every night if I'm like it was a thing. He was talking about his point. Like back in the day, he got on the podium and said that.
Yeah.
I remember that. So yeah, he always, but it's just crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. Like LeBron, he ascending, you ask me.
Yeah.
People say he getting older, but his jumper is crazy.
Yo, splashy.
You can't sag off of him, bro. Like,
He hitting that now. For real.
like
My question is, yo, what happened to James Harden? Like
I
why
don't
can't you
know.
do
he in
this? Like,
Philly with Meek now. His man, they out every night. They fucking. They
Oh
post on
man,
Man, it ain't got
Instagram.
nothing
He
to do
don't
with him
care.
hanging
None
with
of that.
me.
it's got nothing to do with that. I mean, his game. I mean, like, hold on, y'all know this. The refs aren't there to bail him out, and
yo, yeah, the rule
he's
change
slower.
was serious.
He looks slower. He looks
looks
more
slower.
lethargic. And then I think his love is dissipating from the game. I really do. So all that combined, and then yeah, it doesn't help when you go to strip, like, it's a place in Houston, right? Because I was born outside of Houston, but I'm in the DFW area. But
Oh, okay.
it's a famous I forgot what it's called, hot spot in Houston, where he's always at the strip club. It's just disgusting.
Damn.
I agree
So
with Texas. Everything
Yeah,
he said.
people
I just
saying
think
the
he's hard.
hamstring injury took Harden out.
and
It
then
might be.
That
injuries,
too.
yeah,
That
fat
too.
injuries, no love for the game, content, party, all that stuff. Where refs
Money.
can't
Man,
bail
that's
you out,
crazy.
And
money,
Kareem,
all
people
that.
think I get at Kobe, but it took it like for Kobe to come back from the injuries he came back from. Like the Warriors wanted, bro. These dudes don't be like the Kobe's, the Bronze, and all. Like, you know what I mean? Even Jordan to come back from his broken ankle and like, everybody
No,
ain't like
James.
that.
No,
Like,
James. He wasn't hurt in Houston. We know he was healthy, pretty in Houston. Very healthy actually. But talk about like in Brooklyn. I mean, last year, and I think it kind of spilled over to a little bit of this year. But personally, but not
yeah,
Houston. He was
Keyshawn
healthy.
said it.
Nah,
Houston
those young boys on his ass, bro. Those young boys were like, you ain't
in
doing
Philly.
nothing, bro. We about to
Yeah.
What?
sauce
Nah,
you
see,
up.
nah, see, the
And
thing was
and
in
most
Houston.
was like the swag and that all that don't matter in the game. It matters because like now, and I talked about it on the other stream, Kareem. These young boys, bro. Like they sense blood. Oh, Harden
Yep.
got a hand me
John
LeBron.
Moran,
They will
Just get
come
Jason
back and they
Tatum.
talk junk now. It ain't like back in the old days. They respect. Nobody respect
But no,
LeBron
let
now.
me.
These young boys, and it ain't
But
because of
loyalty.
play.
But
Yeah,
loyalty. Y'all
yeah.
might disagree. I was had a conversation before that I like the late 2000s era and early 2010s because on a lot of those teams you had multi bona fide stars on every team. I mean, forget about the obvious. LeBron, D Wade. You had guys like, of course, Paul Pierce, but you got Darren Williams, Monte Ellis, a lot of these unsung heroes. And the reason
Yeah.
why I do like playoffs back in the day, I don't like the playoffs now because back in the day you had
What?
let me explain. You had a high level of physicality and you really got pumped up for those 2010, 11, 12 playoff runs because
Yeah.
those teams, hold on, in the West, you had to qualify for the 8 seed, you had to have damn near 50 wins to be the 8 seed.
He won.
Whoa.
Wait, what are you saying? Well, sir, I'm
I
just
like the
saying,
playoffs.
am I lying?
He like on the West. The one time in the West, a 48 win team ain't get in. I forgot who it was.
You had to be 50 wins. It was like early, yeah.
But Kareem, now how many you had mad 60-win teams back then? You don't have that now.
But I don't like this though, loyalty. Because no,
right. I don't think you understand what he's saying, loyalty.
The problem that I hate
understand
too.
what he's saying. I
Hold on,
like
the problem
the
that
playoffs when Kobe
loyalty.
and them was playing.
No, the issue the thing that I hate about this league too is you got too many guys trying to be carbon copies of what Curry did, but they can't do as well as Curry. You don't have many. You don't have. Listen, back in the day, to make it to stay around the league, you had to play both sides of the ball consistently. With the Tony Allen era, I can name off so many guys that were legit stars that it's so like on many teams.
Go,
okay, let me do it. Okay, let me do it. Okay, obviously you had
James Harden. What the hell was that?
Hold on, I like the young LeBron back in the day, the Kobe, D Wade. Then you got, do y'all forget Amari Stoudemire? Even with the Knicks, it was a damn good player. J.R. Smith, Darren Williams, Monte Ellis, Chris Paul in his prime, Blake Griffin. You had Paul Pierce was still a phenomenal talent. You had Ray Allen, you had KG, you had guys like a young. You still had Duncan. You had guys. I mean, it's so many other guys. Darren Williams. He was at once upon a time the best point guard. He lives not too far from me. Shout out to him. He was once upon a time. This is your best point guard. You put Darren Williams in this league at 28 years old.
Now.
But you put
D
Will
through that transition of young guys coming up, the Tatum, the John Morant. It's the time of the transition. That don't make this league weaker or whatever.
He said
we gonna adapt to.
He said
the playoff atmosphere, bro, was something different in the late.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
But
I don't think it's better now.
But you got to put it in context, though, Kareem.
How
we
so,
coming
sir?
out of the pandemic. Dudes is just happy to play. Fans just coming back. Like you got to think, Lakers didn't.
Okay.
Like the fans hate the Lakers so much because they didn't win in front of the Lakers. They won in front of the bubble. So it's a lot with it. We just now getting basketball back. Kyrie just got allowed to play home games, so it's a lot going on.
Loyalty. I just don't like this era because you got too many people like. Okay, I like Luka, right? But we kind of seen Luka to a degree in James Harden, dribble, shoot. A lot of guys are replicating that, but they're not doing as good as Curry. And a lot of these guys are not playing two-way basketball. Not all of them are doing that.
You telling me the playoffs wasn't lit in 2016 with LeBron and them?
Oh, no. No, I'm not going back that far. No. See, you gotta understand. That's still kind of the end of that era I was talking about.
So what years you talking about?
Hold up,
be exact.
Wait. No. Let me explain. I said the late 2000s, like the early, to about the early 2010s, but I'll give 2016, maybe up until that period, basketball was still what I knew it to be. But this era now.
Then what happened after that?
What do you mean? Like what year?
Catastrophic injuries in the finals, bro. I'm telling you. And in the playoffs, you got to think. In 2015, Texas, Steph ain't play against one starting point guard that whole playoff run.
But I think I'm so caught up on this though. Because like I love basketball was a little bit more competitive from the standpoint of like I said, especially in the West. You had it was in 2013. You had 13, something like that. It's a long time ago. You had to be a 50-win team just to qualify for that 8 seed, the last seed.
For sure.
And then but you got teams now in the West that we've never really seen before, and at least not in my lifetime, to where you got teams getting in the 5th seed at a mediocre record. When a good record, you might not even sniff the playoffs. So that's all I'm saying. But that's a testament to how great the talent was back in those times.
But
I think it's hard
But
now.
That was
the
on in the early
Nuggets are only
2000s,
50
though.
wins, so I don't
No,
get
that
we
was
they
it. Oh, sorry,
50.
that was in the.
no,
Go ahead.
Talent's at an all-time high. in my
That
opinion.
was on in the early 2000s when
But
I
that
when you
was
like
combine
the
the
happening.
talent and the
competition
skill level,
brings
and
back when David Robinson, Olajuwon, Phoenix, Barkley. That's when I thought it was the best. The old Knicks, Charles Smith and them versus
but
Jordan.
see, y'all
Pacers,
just going
Rick
off of
Smith.
just talent, jumping and shooting. It was the whole package back in the day, 2000s, early 2010s, and even back. It was the entire package, the intricacies in terms of the nuances of the game. A lot of these guys you just said it, talent. But a lot of people equate talent just to jump into the roof like y'all see Ja Morant doing these guys. I like complete basketball. That's why I don't like this league as much. You got too many guys trying to replicate what Curry could do. Only Curry could do that on that level. But you got all these guys wanting to replicate one side of the ball.
No, I think you're losing memory, bro.
It's not
The
only
past two
that,
playoffs
Texas.
have been amazing.
It's a
Texas
thing
is right.
also, and KD talked about it with JJ Redick. It's about the player empowerment, moving them, stacking the deck. That era, dudes going to play with their home. It's a lot of factors that go into
but I
it.
don't
It's
think
not
y'all
just one
miss
thing.
his whole point, because what he was saying is a lot of guys, all they do now is replica somebody else. Everybody do think they Steph Curry. Everybody want to shoot from half court. And
Kareem,
like you said,
that don't mean they Steph
hard.
Curry though.
No,
Why
he's saying that the basketball is bad. They take a lot of bad shots. They do.
I can't
There's
say
a lot
that.
of bad shots today.
Nah,
I
but
can't
see,
say everybody think
I
they
think it's a little more than just everybody want to be like Curry. I think it also had a lot to do with the rule change too, because they wanted to see more offense than defense. So
And
it
yeah,
also
you're
had
right.
a lot to do with the rule change as well.
The league messed that up too. I agree. But I'm just saying, it's like, no. I'm just saying, I like the entire package of beautiful basketball, like where you used to constantly move the ball. You got teams that do that, but I like the defensive aspect of the game. I like the nuances of the game. I don't like just a bunch of. And I understand
Texas,
it's the young
gotta
era.
listen to that KD interview, bro. He talked about that transition. He talked about how like college dumbs you down with that, but now these players are getting smarter and they understand space. Space is the biggest thing.
It's the biggest
so
thing.
like
Space,
if you a
that's what I'm saying.
30-point scorer,
Yeah.
you KD, you could just shoot over anybody. You not running no play or nothing. You making the basketball simpler. So you just taking advantage of space that then cross matchup. You got a big. It's simpler
That's
basketball.
what like the Spurs. That's what made the Spurs so dumb. What I'm saying is like people say, "Oh, Luka," especially a couple years ago, because all he did was just like what James Harden would do: dribble, chuck up a shot. That's not real ball. I mean, Luka's gonna get better.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. He's only 23, huh?
But KD broke it down even from even when started.
I'm talking,
Hito
bro.
Turkoglu
No,
had a power
you know what,
forward
bro?
started
Understand what
dribbling
I'm
the
saying.
ball before Jokic and all that. Like I was saying, like it's just the overseas had a big. Look at the best players. They from overseas, bro. They bring
And look
a
at this
different
too.
dimension to the game.
But look
Giannis,
at LaMelo Ball.
Luka.
Yeah, but look at See, people
Even
say,
Dirk.
"Oh, Luka." No, because people say Luka. Oh my God, do you understand how good he is at his early in his career? Yes, he's had 7 years to prepare. But look at what LaMelo has done in just 1 year. That's a proof positive that if you have any kind of experience overseas, you're going to be primed and prepped. I expect Luka to dominate, and especially the league where there's no defense. I mean, defense is not what it used to be.
Dirk did it too.
Dirk, exactly. But Dirk's a different animal, though. He's 7 foot,
Yeah,
get a
but
shot off
all
at
them
anybody.
overseas dudes changed the game, bro.
They did, yeah. Giannis.
Yeah, Texas. I think you're having a bit of a memory loss here because the past two playoffs have been amazing. Because you're removing Nets versus Bucks. That's officially a thing right now. Now, a lot of us don't care about Utah no more. It is what it is. I guess that's how we feel. Otherwise, right now we're looking at this West matchups.
But
It's
brother,
like
you
it's
just,
going to be
hold
amazing.
on, bro. But you just point out you only point out one series, bro. No, what I'm saying the totality. Once
we
again,
can talk about more series.
There was no memory loss, brother. No. I'm saying, no. I'm gonna watch these games. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm just saying
Texas got a good point.
No, I know I do. I mean, this dude's trying to say memory loss, bro. You cannot compare this era in terms of playoffs, the intensity, the intangibles that these teams play with to what it used to be. They play full course.
No, you got memory loss, bro. Now,
sir, you can say that, but you can't
in the finals, bro.
You're naming. Hold on, you're only naming sporadic examples. I can go down the laundry list of things. I told you what Giannis can do, bro. But you're just naming a few other isolated examples. But that's not the totality of what the basketball has been in the playoffs. Stop that.
Okay, so what do you want in terms of totality?
You can keep throwing out memory loss but it's a failed insult, brother. But you have no real full course context to back up what you're saying, except for a few examples.
So wait, what are you looking for? Like, what's the context? Because it seems like you're looking for something specifically. You just said something was nuanced. Nuance is not a real answer, bro.
Sir, I just broke it down to you the millionth time. I said I broke down the categories in which they failed back in the day. And I understand this is a new era. I'm saying in terms of the defensive aspect, in terms of really moving the ball, like you saw the Spurs, the Grizzlies, you saw even the Warriors back in recently. I'm saying those teams who actually played in all aspects of the game. That's what I'm saying. Did you not pay attention? I'm saying.
Okay, so you don't think the Phoenix Suns played in all aspects of the game?
Sir, I told you for the most teams back in the day. I'm saying you can name out. Yes, the Phoenix Suns played the right way. Even the Jazz played pretty solid. Okay, then you go to the Milwaukee Bucks, but those are a few teams amongst how many teams that qualify in the playoffs? 16 teams.
But
so what are your thoughts on the Nets?
Texas, you got to think about this too. There will never be. I don't think it's never going to be no more Golden State, no more Spurs dynasty, double dominating the league. Every year we can talk about a new champion because it's a new league. You got to have front office. If you're not if you're not working in the offseason, you're going to get exposed your roster, bro. Bad move.
I mean,
not
people
getting
already
the buyout opportunity, not bringing
already.
that play in the play.
I mean, that's the most. I mean, that's not a bad prediction, sir. The Bucks and the Suns. That's not a bad prediction.
I'm not saying it's not a bad.
No, I'm talking to this guy, not you. I'm talking to him.
We've seen predictions. They thought it was going to be Nets and Lakers, but injuries have played a major part in deciding who goes to the finals the last 5 to 7 years. Whether
I'll say this too, though.
During the season, because the people that's supposed to go is KD and them and Harden and them and LeBron and them. If everybody's healthy in the perfect scenario. And we can say, no, you can't say that injuries happen every year. But no, these guys are getting injured at an alarming rate. AD went down 4 times this year in 1 year. That's unheard of, bro.
But I'll say this too. I just think, like I was saying, I mean, even like, I don't know who this guy is talking to me saying memory loss. There's no such thing as it pertains to me. But I'm saying a lot of these Hall of Famers who actually played the game, which none of us did. I mean, we played, but we're not Hall of Famers, not even the NBA. So I'm going to take the Hall of Fame, these basketball savants' words over people like this guy's words, because Shaq even made a comparison a couple of months ago. This league is not bad. No one's saying that. You say, Jason Tatum, you got rising stars.
No, but you're saying back in the day was better. That's what I'm getting confused about. The 2010s was pretty weak. Like nothing.
Oh,
really
you don't watch basketball then,
like
sir.
now,
I just pointed you out the West how you had to be at least you had to have almost 50 wins just to qualify for the 8th seed. But
my response to that no one said yet is the East was horrible. Everybody was in the West. That's why everyone was 50+ wins. They were whooping the East.
Everybody said the East was horrible. LeBron whole tenure, so I don't know when we
exactly
how it was good ever.
But that's my point. They were getting 50+ wins because they're whooping everybody in the East.
No, it wasn't better.
West is better. But sir, all I'm saying is
the East was weak. Even when Boston had the dynasty.
I'm just saying, like from the playoff standpoint, like I say, and from the playoff standpoint, I'm saying because I love the playoffs. That's when, as we all know, real basketball customarily in the past is played when things are slowed down. The nuances in terms of just every element of basketball is really displayed at a high level in terms of like spacing, the defense, just all the nitty gritty stuff. You had a few guys in the league like PJ Tucker and other guys who exhibited that. But sir, I was saying it was only much rampant back in the day. Now, maybe I'm a traditionalist in how I like the way the game is played. I still like this league, but you got to pay attention. You didn't listen to anything that I was saying. I'm saying from a standpoint of these guys are hella talented. I'm just saying the league to me was better back in the day, especially for the playoffs, when you had guys that cover everything categorically in the NBA, from defense, rebounding, and nuances. Just everything. But now people are trying to replicate certain guys' games. I mean, come on, are you watching the games? A lot of these guys are trying to chuck up threes. They can shoot, but it's just like, but what about the other side of the ball? We saw that with LA. We saw it with the Lakers.
Yeah.
I don't even think they trying to chuck up threes. I just think that be the available shot.
That's just the available shot. That's what I was saying.
The ones that win hit it. Because it's no reason why Cam Johnson is a good shooter and Cam Johnson wasn't like that in North Carolina. He worked on his game to get better. Why should anybody on the Lakers not be a good shooter as him? You feel what I'm saying? You gotta work, bro. These teams that work and build. Nobody thought boy from Duke that's on Milwaukee right now. What's his name? The one that was hurting everybody in college.
Was it Grayson Allen? Yeah, Grayson Allen.
Yeah,
Grayson Allen.
he's
Grayson
starting
Allen.
to be a good piece for them.
Grayson Allen's a solid player. He can get you 12
Man,
points,
Grayson
13
Allen
points.
trash.
Exactly.
Oh,
But
I'm saying for his
nobody
role,
thought he'd
Mingle
be a piece
Jester.
on the championship team like he is.
For his
Don't be
role,
trying to
Jester.
hype Grayson Allen.
Nah,
No, Grayson Allen trash.
No. I'm saying for his role. You gotta understand. He plays a certain. He's not a great player, but he plays a certain role that they
He's
need
not
him.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
He's
I can see it
solid
from
in
that
his role.
standpoint.
The
You
shots
got it.
he's
You
supposed to
got it.
make takes Texas, he makes
You
them.
got it.
Look at Bruce Bowen. Look at Derek Fisher. Right when you needed them to get those
makes
shots and
his
play
shot like
defense, they did it.
You
yeah, for
got it.
sure. You had way more specials back for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I even liked the
There you
games
go.
back
There you
then
go.
with David Robinson, Barkley, Houston, all them Clyde. Them games is crazy, bro. Mario,
That's
Ellie,
why.
Robert Ory, like them games was classics.
See,
One of
listen,
my
I ain't
most
dissing
About
Texas. I'm just
Mario
saying, it's
Elliott.
like, yo, when the Nuggets did the 3-1 comeback twice in a row, that was crazy.
But you're
That was
naming
That was in the
2
Nuggets
bubble
years
beat
though.
the
ago, bro.
Supersonics. That was
That
crazy.
was in the bubble though.
Why don't you
Huh?
guys include the bubble? The bubble is it's
Man, the
I'm
bomb.
bubble
talking
was
about the
trash
Nuggets beat
too.
the Supersonics with
The bubble was
Dikembe.
trash.
I'm talking about Dikembe
I mean,
Mutombo.
Because your boys
I'm not
lost.
even gonna lie. The bubble was trash. I mean, but a
The
ring is
bubble
still a
was
ring.
trash,
What?
man. Get
Nah,
out of here with
y'all
the bubble.
The
bugging.
bubble
See,
was. I
y'all
mean, I'm a
say that
LeBron
now
fan,
because the
but it was.
fans. The bubble was crazy, bro.
Nah, the bubble's trash, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
What?
Crazy. Bubble was
2
crazy.
3-1
You ask me.
comebacks?
Man,
Dame
them dudes
Lillard,
got
what he
4
was
months
doing,
off
and
for
Booker
one.
and them, they went 8-0. Like the league, like
That
y'all
was
bugging.
crazy, bro.
Everybody was
The bubble
calling
was
Dame the
trash.
GOAT. He number one. He about to
Yeah,
take the
dude.
No
Lakers out.
travel.
See,
Like it
that's
No
was
what
a lot
travel.
of
I
talk.
don't like
A
Dame.
lot
He's
of the
another
players didn't
example. I
play.
don't like Damian Lillard because listen, and that's
He
the problem
What?
too.
biased then. I don't.
Word?
No,
I'm not a
can I
Dame
explain?
fan, but what he was
Let me
doing was
explain to you.
crazy.
Instead of you saying what is saying memory loss, I mean, let me explain to you why I don't like Dame. Because let me take you back to the 20. Okay, let me do this. Okay, just
But
hear
the
me out.
Lakers was
Okay,
scared in the bubble,
wait.
bro. The
Hold on.
fans
Hold
was
on.
scared. We didn't
Wait a
think we
minute.
was going
Wait a
to
minute.
dominate
Wait a
Portland
minute.
like
I'll
that.
tell you why I don't like Damian Lillard, brother. Because okay, I'll just name you really quickly, then I'll tell you a few instances. When Dame's shot is not falling from the 3-point shot, what is his secondary bread and butter? He's not going to
Driving.
really break. He's not going to constantly break you off and down. He's going to keep throwing up shots, keep chasing point. Against the Warriors in 2016, against the Warriors in 2019. He's a low IQ too, because he would always, y'all can go back and look at it. He would always try to split that double team, get ripped, constantly chucking up shots, and when they don't fall, he's a non-factor for the most part. Okay, let's go back to 2015 when they played the
That's for
Grizzlies.
anybody, though.
When they got anybody, sir, Kyrie, no,
The
sir,
Pelicans.
But
you're a
you
liar. If
also got
Kyrie's
to
shot
name
is
his
not falling, he's
moments,
going to
bro.
break you down
You
off the
got to
dribble. What
name
is this
his
guy
big
talking about?
moments too when he took Paul
That's not
George in the
anybody,
mouth.
bro.
Huh?
But that's not anybody, dog. I mean, Kyrie Irving, is he anybody? If his shot's not falling, best believe he'll break you down and find a way to finesse the
But
greatest
Kyrie
finisher
Irving
in the
never
game.
did what Dame
Who's talking? Is
did.
that
He never
Texas?
carried the team in the West
No,
by
but what is this
himself
dude
and
talking
eliminated
about? I mean, he
teams.
says it's anybody. It's not anybody. What are you talking about?
That's
I mean, like,
Texas that's talking? Texas, that's you that's
yes,
talking?
yeah. What's
Man,
up?
you know in a nutshell, you just described Steph Curry.
No, Curry's the
Uh-huh.
same way, exactly. But
No,
I'm saying that's why I said
That's what I'm saying.
Kyrie
You just
Irving.
described Steph
no,
Curry.
he's
I
not.
described Curry, but Curry hits his shots at a higher clip, so he didn't than Damian Lillard does. Because I trust Lillard to go
He doesn't
more
No,
before
even need
the
the
Curry.
difference
ball.
between Dame and Steph,
Okay.
Dame
He
is
don't
doing
even
it
need the
without
ball.
other shooters taking the attention off of him. So he has to work harder. So his
Wait.
shots is really more
Steph is
amazing.
always moving.
It's easier in
I know
Golden
Dame is
State
stagnant.
system
That's to my
and with
point.
Clay. Clay
He's
could
more
get
stagnant.
61 with 11 dribbles.
No, I
Let
thought you
Dame
said
play
Steph
with a
is the
player
same
like
thing.
that.
I mean, it don't matter
Wait,
because
but
it's
but
Steph
Do
Curry.
matter.
Shot
but
ain't
Manny
falling. He's a
Goldberg.
Matters. You got
non-factor.
to put context on these dudes'
If
situations,
it's
bro.
if
Wait,
his
what
shot
happened?
not falling, he's a
You
non-factor.
got to think. Before LeBron came out of Cleveland, look the shit they were saying. LeBron will never win a ring. He quit versus Boston. People gave up on
Wait a minute
LeBron.
though. Loyalty, but
It was all
loyalty though.
everybody's
Here's the
going to have
thing.
their questions. Go ahead.
Hold on,
That's cap. That's
But I'm
cap.
saying,
All right.
That's
hold
If you
on,
cap.
say
hold
that,
on.
whatever.
That
Everybody
is
got their
Wait a
cap.
journeys,
minute.
bro.
That is cap because
But wait a minute.
when LeBron
Bro,
made the
it's cap.
decision
After
and
Steph Curry hurt his
he was
ankles,
taking his
nobody
talent
thought he would be who he was, bro.
when
Everybody got to get through
LeBron
their
when
adversity.
LeBron came up with the decision and he made his move to Miami.
No, this
Everybody
was
in their
before
granddaddy
that.
thought
This was
Miami was
before
gonna
any
win
decision,
like 3
bro.
or 4, maybe 5 titles. That's a lot.
Nobody saw the decision before in
Cap.
Boston. Nobody saw
But I'm
that.
saying, but when the decision happened, I'm talking about. But when the decision happened,
Yeah, we
that's what I'm
knew it
saying.
was
After the
over.
decision, after the decision.
Yeah.
Wait.
We
Can I
knew it
say
was
this though?
over after that.
Can I say this though? Hold on. Can I say
And
this though?
even after
To the
decision,
guy who
Texas
Manny
will tell
go
you he was
loyalty.
still counted out.
Exactly. Manny go. No, hold on. To the guy Manny Goldberg, yeah, Dame made the conference final, but you got to put context behind it. He was lights out in the first round, which he typically is. But go back, go look at the second round. McCollum did a lot of carrying in that second round versus the Denver Nuggets. You left that out though. And then what happened in the conference final when he finally got there? Hold on. When he finally got there, 30 years old, what did he do? He faltered. He was turning the ball over at a high clip. He couldn't read the defense. Go back and look at it. I'm not making this up. He had so many turnovers trying to flip double team.
Nobody coming out the West with two small guards. Nobody doing it.
Oh, but no. But all I'm saying is no. Lillard's a good player. Lillard's a good player. All I'm saying is we've seen many moments. Okay, we've seen many moments where he got embarrassed. Let's go back to when Drew Holiday was giving him 41 in back-to-back. Oh my G. But bro. But I'm saying, but still, you can't. You're telling me. Wait, what are you talking about, bro? I mean, he's playing against Drew Holiday. I mean, Drew Holiday's a good player. I'm saying, but okay, but oh, y'all give him all that kind of excuses. But you got Kyrie Irving, these guys that can still get buckets. Like, what are y'all talking about? But y'all say Dame is so great. He's a good player, but if he's so great, shouldn't he be able to do what Kyrie can do and the other guys can do?
I agree.
Kyrie never been
every excuse, man. Y'all say he's so great, but then you give him every excuse. You can't build a guy up, and then we rightfully criticize, then you want to give him every excuse in the book.
All we gotta be great players. These niggas is great.
Yo, Texas.
Why do we have to be great?
Y'all hype him up, but then when
there's
you
a reason
criticize
Dame
for
made
his
75
shortcomings,
and
y'all give him every
Kai
excuse.
Yo, Texas. Kyrie
What did you
never
say?
won a
Kyrie
playoff
and
series
Dame
in
are
the
great
West
players.
by
By
being
himself.
number one on the team.
No, that's right. But okay, but Kyrie.
He had
Wait.
his
But
team
I'm
in
saying,
Boston in the East, and he broke it
but
up
we
with
have
a
seen
better
Dame
team.
choke
He
though
had a better
individually as a
team than
player.
Dame ever had. He had Tatum. He had all them young boys, young Jaylen Brown. How you break that up?
No, but
Dame
listen,
Oh yeah, no. Kyrie has. Wait, y'all don't listen. I'm saying, but Kyrie, yes, his personality is crap. But I'm saying I've seen Damian Lillard single-handedly. No, I'm saying by himself, from an individual aspect, choke in his performance when you needed him to come through the most. Do y'all not go back to the when they played the Nuggets in the second round in 2019? Yes, they beat them, but look who was doing a lot of the carrying. Y'all probably forget. McCollum was actually carrying in that series. Dame had that one good first round when he did the bye-bye, and if y'all pay attention, he really disappeared the rest of the way. But he had McCollum, he had Nurkic that was actually doing a lot of that lifting in the second round. And then,
so you feel like that Dame is not a great player?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Hey.
Hold on, bro. Hey, Kareem, did I not just say that Dame is a great player? I just said that.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
No, I'm gonna tell you
what are we
Texas
talking about?
saying. What Texas
I'm calling out his shortcomings, bro. Oh my God, this is the problem with these bros.
What else he's doing? Think about it. What other secondary? He's not getting people involved. He if he not hot on the offensive end and his jump shot not falling, what else Dame is doing?
He doesn't do much. But Kareem, y'all get so emotional because y'all love a guy. I'm just calling the facts out. Y'all just in love with the guy. I'm just calling facts.
Oh, hold on.
Don't get emotional because of that.
I got a question, right? Kyrie, when he was in Cleveland, LeBron was the best player, right? When he was in Boston, him and Tatum were the two best players, right? It was close. And then when he got with Kevin Durant, he was the second best player.
Y'all forget Kyrie was hurt, right, with Boston, right? Y'all leave context out every time.
I'm just saying, Kyrie has never been the clear-cut first option on a team. Damian Lillard every year has been the best player on the team, except with the exception of LaMarcus Aldridge in the early Portland days.
But you leave it out of context, though, bro. He was hurt in that run versus the Celtics, though. No, you can't, bro. He was hurt with the Celtics. I understand. Y'all leave out context, bro. But Lord have mercy.
Even still, when he was in
Lord have mercy.
himself, he won
when Kyrie did play with the Celtics, they got bounced out by the Bucks.
Yeah, they did.
Dame wasn't by himself though. See, what I don't like is y'all crap on McCollum like he wasn't instrumental some of those years. Nurkic and supporting cast.
No, super important.
I'm not talking about you, bro. I'm saying, but y'all
was balling a lot of them series.
Thank you, y'all. I hate what y'all do. Y'all try to tear people down to fit your narrative. Dame is a great player. I'm just saying he's. Oh my God!
Gotta understand.
Lord have
all
mercy.
These players have shortcomings in their career, right? But Dame and McCullough, okay, they in the West, a deep, strong West. They not predicted to come out, whatever. Everything they get is a bonus. It's two small guards leading. How easy do you think it is for teams to prepare against two small guards every Yeah,
You know,
it's
you're
either
right.
let Dame get his, and that ain't gonna be enough to beat us, or
But
let's
man,
double
the
up
league,
on Dame, get the
Dame
ball
is
out of
only
his
clutch in
hand.
the first round. See,
No,
that's
I'm
how I
just
know a
saying,
lot of these guys don't really follow the game.
what guards
Dame is
got
only
a
clutch in the
team
first
out of the
round.
West? What point guard got a team out of the West without having a definitive superstar team? I'll wait.
Bro, Mike Pippen.
I think y'all love. I think your love for
the Jazz, the Phoenix Suns, like all that shit
Who you
happened,
saying?
bro.
Who you saying?
Mike and Pippen, the
Mike
Jazz,
and
the
Pippen.
Phoenix Suns, the
Mike and
Sonics.
Pippen had a great
So
team. What are
then you go to the Lakers, and then it'd be like the Sacramento
Shaq and
Kings,
Kobe?
like all that shit, nigga. It's the same thing,
Shaq
bro.
and
It's
Kobe
just
ain't no
certain
McCullough and
people.
Dame, brother.
But hold on.
Certain
Mike
people
and
can't
Pippen don't
get
compare to
past
that
certain
neither.
shit.
Hold on. Wait, Damian Lillard is actually my second favorite player. When we look at his teams, he
I
had
think y'all's
Mo
love is
Allen Crabbe.
I'm not even a Dame
Lillard
fan,
could not
bro.
get
I'm just
ball
saying
is
past.
what
life.
it is.
Can I ask you a
Let
question though,
balls
bro?
like talk. Let ball
No,
talk.
I'm just saying, like outside of CJ McCollum, when you really look at Damian Lillard's team, I mean, he had Al Farouk Aminu, Mo Harkless, Mason Plumlee, Allen Crabbe,
Dude's
Quincy.
out of the league right now, boy.
Good players though.
Nurkic.
Are not
Good players. Why they
Nurkic.
out of the league?
Garbage,
Name one
bro.
of them names on the team right
You
now.
notice he didn't mention Nurkic or McCullum who could actually play though.
When you go up against Clay
I mean, but
and
see, balls. Like,
fucking
can I ask you a question, bro?
Steph, nigga,
Wait,
that's why.
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question though? No, can I ask you a question? Balls like I want all y'all to get off homework. Look at his stats. Look at his stats the first round. Yes, he's clutching the first round. But look at every series statistically after that. See, I think people I'm a LeBron fan, right? But I call him out on his crap. I don't let my love affair for a player get my emotions to where I can't see things logically. If you go look at his stats, all of you guys, and in second and third round, whenever he's got to the conference finals, they've dropped off exponentially. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so I got
Dame?
Individually.
I got a question.
Not that good.
And even if
you said we don't watch the games, right?
But why is his play dropping off so much though? I'm talking about him as a player. Listen, he can only carry his team so far. I understand that, but his play just dropped off individually.
So
I just asked a simple question: what small guard leads their team like that? The last example I can think of that let him.
Y'all don't pay attention. I don't expect him to lead his team. Kareem, when did I say that? Oh my God! No, sir, you don't have a point. Thank you. They don't listen. I'm talking about him as an individual player. Listen, I never expected Dame to carry him to the promised land. I understand that. I'm a reasonable person, but I'm saying his individual stats have dropped off,
bro.
No, in the second and third round, you'll see. Oh,
what
God.
he's saying is he said that people get caught up in Dame. He said first question he said was if Dame jump shot and he's not hot, what else he doing? And then
consistently,
he said,
what can he do? Thank you.
Drive into the basket.
He's not
rebounding. Wow.
He's not giving a lot of assists. He
yeah, because he's a terrible defender.
He's not giving assists.
He's not a playmaker. Is he a playmaker, y'all? If y'all say he is, y'all don't know about. I'm sorry. Is he?
Hold on.
Y'all
No, he's not a maker.
Game though. Who y'all want him to make plays?
And when his shot is not making, bro, what is he doing? Nothing.
He's a shot maker.
But when his shot's not falling, what is he doing? You're just making my point.
Bro. Like, what are you talking about?
He's not always making shots. Kareem.
Yes, like hell.
No, he has droughts. Lord have mercy. Kareem.
Who don't have droughts besides LeBron? Who don't have droughts besides LeBron?
And so you're making my point then, sir.
And
LeBron
don't making my point. He just said he can't play make.
Stop. LeBron don't have droughts.
When LeBron have a drought, Kareem?
Everybody got drought.
When he got a drought, Kareem?
Everybody got drought.
No, he
don't. Name the time. Name the drought.
Name the drought.
No, LeBron don't have droughts.
Because the 4 games we won this year, he averaged 46 points. Name the drought.
What y'all? You know what he mean when he say droughts? What do you mean when he say droughts?
Points.
When you start missing up. All I'm saying is this, man, because hold on, if you watch the games, you would know this. When Dame's shot is not, because he's had games where it wasn't going in, and he had 17, 16 points. I'm saying this guy just, hold on, bro, let me go. You just admitted he's not a playmaker. He doesn't do the other intangibles. So what does that mean?
This is what you
missing. Hold on, can I finish
when
this
Dame
point?
And Steph missing shots, they are still the most dangerous on the floor,
I'm not talking about Steph. See, you want to drag other guys in. I know what Steph is.
Game. Let him know, Texas.
Am I defending Steph? No. So you have no point there. Stay on Dame.
But even when
the same
Dame
way
is
you did
missing,
with James
bro,
Harden, you were wrong. You tried to drag everybody else in.
Even
Lord
with
have
Dame
mercy.
Lillard, I'm scared. I'm just telling you.
Wait, look, Texas.
Oh my God.
You
Go ahead,
said,
man.
you said we don't. If we're really watching the games,
Hey,
right?
if LeBron James play point guard, we don't need nobody else to be a playmaker.
Can we admit that when the Blazers
How's that
and
relevant
Warriors,
about LeBron, bro? This is Dame.
can we admit that
Like, what the
players?
Can we admit when the Blazers played the Warriors in the conference finals,
Yes, sir.
Damian Lillard was cooking in the first half, and then in the second half, what did they do? They started
He
blitzing
went cold. He
Draymond
went
at
cold.
Damian Lillard. He was getting double.
But let me tell you this though. Let me tell. Hold on. No. I saw the series, but you know what he was trying to do? He was trying to dribble through a double team. And anybody knows I'm not lying about this. What dog? That's just I'm laughing at y'all. I actually sit down and watch I was watching this stuff. He would try to dribble through a double team and clear somebody would back tap him or rip him, and it was a fast break. Then the blowout happened. And then there was all these jack up threes from the Warriors, and they were falling. And you got blown out in the second half. If y'all know basketball, they were getting blown out in every second half of that game because of what Ball is like said is true. Y'all don't even know that though.
So Texas, what about the bubble?
Yeah,
no, I got to. I mean,
everybody was high on Dame. What was they calling him?
Wait, hold on.
Calling him
This
Jordan.
dude with the slick mouth. This dude with the slick mouth saying, "I don't know." I didn't even explain anything, but I don't know. No. I mean, the ball. I mean, that was just a. I mean, they didn't really have a shot though. I mean, they had a shot. They played the Lakers the first round, but it's just like.
They had a shot. People was thinking they was going to beat the Lakers.
Yeah, they were.
No, if you know what the noise was, Ball is like. You know what the narrative was? The Lakers worked for home court all season, and now they got to play the hot Blazers, and Dame is unstoppable. We were scared, bro.
I had the Lakers winning that one, bro.
You had
the Lakers winning that.
The world, the narrative.
Yeah, but we were scared, bro. Be real.
Y'all buy into the narrative, bro. Y'all buy into the narrative.
With the Lakers.
No way, y'all were scared. We have LeBron at 80 on the team.
Man.
I was not scared. I mean, y'all bought into the narrative.
It was Lakers' first time together. AD first playoff. We never seen AD.
I'm just telling you, I wasn't afraid, brother.
There was a lot of questions, bro.
I'm just telling you. Hold on, but you were the same guy that finished James Harden, and I told you what he did and what he's going to do and what he's doing is going to do in the future, and you were wrong about that. And typical people who lose, typical guys who lose arguments, all y'all want to drag in Steph. Y'all want to drag in Steph, and I keep it on Damian Lillard. I don't deviate, bro.
Yo, Texas, get him. You preach it. But yo, Texas, here's my thing. Damian Lillard was actually leading in drives to the basket that bubble year and the year before. So he said without his shot falling, he couldn't figure it out. So
that was the bubble year, though, sir. And
don't you also feel that his teammates could affect that, though? You don't think his teammates could affect him not being able to be a playmaker? Because C.J. McCollum wasn't that good off the ball. He needed the ball.
I'll tell you this, Texas. You put Dame with LeBron this year, I bet you they win more than the games they won.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, they go to the finals probably. I think they go to probably the finals.
Yep.
See,
for sure.
Hey, y'all forget, bro. Damian Lillard is a phenomenal talent. All I was pointing out is that in my opinion, I just think there was times. Listen, for as much as people venerate and praise the guy, I just think that he hasn't delivered as much as somebody who praises him. Like when people praise James Harden, I'm like, wait, how do you praise? And Lord, so me had a conversation about it. How do you praise this guy when he's
narrative with Giannis the year he choked against Miami? He couldn't play against Wall, couldn't shoot free, came back and won. Everybody gonna have a question.
Nah, bro. Giannis is some other shit.
Extra players.
It's not the same. It's not the same to me.
It's not the same. You know why? Because Milwaukee front office went out and got what they needed to get over the hump. Yes, it matters, bro. Dang.
That's true.
Excuses.
That's true, but Giannis also worked on his game as well.
Bro, but we now know from this year with the Lakers,
that's a good point.
We got to see front office.
That's a good point.
Giannis worked on his game. He shoot free throws better.
Giannis definitely worked on his game, but he wasn't the definitive factor that got him over the hump. Or they wouldn't have
he got a little help, but he's still working on his game, though.
Drew Holiday, if that was the case.
But let's not act
you
like
need playmakers. You need a team, dog.
It is accurate. They thought they still needed more, bro.
Hold on, sir. Who said he was a bum? I just told y'all 5 times he's a great player.
No, I'm not saying you.
Y'all don't ever listen.
Bro, you always.
I don't know who you're talking to because I'm the only one that criticized Dame on here. So you're talking to me.
No, I'm not. I said we ain't gonna act like. It's all good.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me because I'm the only one that criticized Dame on here. Y'all are all defending him, so I mean, I thought you were talking about me.
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying I'm being fair to Dame. Him coming from that low school, he killed in college. I think he's overachieved as an individual player from what he had and
oh goodness
to work with. What do you expect?
I think there's more.
What did you expect from his team in his career? What did you think the ceiling was where he could have went in the playoffs or the finals? What round that you think he should have been
my
in?
thing going out. Oh fuck!
I just want to know, who did you expect him to beat?
If Dame won a championship, he could be an all-time great player. But at this point, he's not.
He's not winning no championship.
He's top 75
all time.
He's top 75.
No, he's not a top 70 fucking five.
Yes, he is.
He is, bro.
No, he's not.
I hate when y'all say
West
that.
is still above him. Westbrook is still above him. Westbrook is not a good fit for the fucking Lakers.
Westbrook is a stain, bro.
Westbrook is not a top 75 player either.
Westbrook is a top 75 player. This motherfucker averaged two seasons in a row.
You know
I
why
know he
Westbrook ain't above
was on the
him?
list, but
You
he should
can
not
tag
be.
off Westbrook and he will not take a wide open shot. You can never do that to Dame. You could put him on any team, the worst team in the NBA. You can't play Dame like that. You could play
Westbrook
Westbrook
should
like
not be in the top
that.
75 players.
Okay.
No.
Okay. What happened? What happened?
Westbrook is a top 75 player. He's one of the only players that averaged triple doubles in 2 different seasons, maybe 3.
That don't mean
Ain't nobody put nothing about
It
that.
do though. What are you talking
That
about?
boy done missed more
It
layups
still goes in the stat sheet, though, bro. It still goes in
He can
history.
miss all that shit.
It does, but it does, but it don't really matter.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Westbrook's still first ballot Hall of Famer. Man.
That's great.
He's the first ballot Hall of Famer, y'all.
This year
Let's
on
not
the
be
Lakers.
crazy.
This year on the Lakers. That
Y'all let
motherfucker-
recency bias
Yo.
control y'all. That's the problem.
That's
Yeah,
betrayal.
bro.
That's
That's what I'm
awful.
saying,
It is
man.
but
Hey, literally, Texas, that boy was out there playing by himself. I don't think nobody played defense on Russell.
He don't fit. He don't fit with LeBron at all. He don't fit with AD at all.
LeBron. Stop
Yeah,
saying
it
that.
do,
He had the most
nigga. It do
opportunities.
because all them
Westbrook was
turnovers.
missing wide open layups. Westbrook was missing wide open
it
shots
all
off the
makes
backboard.
yeah, he was missing open
Westbrook was
shots. I
missing
don't care
wide
who
open.
you're playing with.
It all makes sense, dude. Like
Don't
if
make
you
no